Hello and welcome, gamers and geeks, to another D&D session. I am Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing Ocean Odyssey. We're on an episode number 69. Nice. And, giggity indeed. And, yeah. Would the players each like to introduce their characters? Who wants to start?
Well, I'll bite the bullet. Hi, I'm Lila, the half-drow dragon freak of nature, whatever the hell I am now. I am a bard sorcerer, and I'm pretty sure I'm about to make some terrible life decisions in this game.
Just in this game?
Well, in life in general, but those ones are more fun in the real world. There's less consequences for them.
There's fewer consequences in the real world?
Yes. In the real world, I can't hold my hand up and yell fireball and somehow blow up a hospital. In D&D, I can. D&D is a lot more dangerous.
True.
You know, like the government, you can hold up your hand and yell fireball and blow up a hospital as they drop a bunch of nukes on it.
I'm not American.
Oh.
That hurts.
Well, I've now made this very awkward.
Anyway.
That hurt.
Who wants to play next? Who wants to describe their character next?
Can I go next?
Yeah, go for it.
Hi, I play Seaman Key, Simic monkey hybrid thingy, kraken thing.
Monkey Kraken.
With monkey kraken thing with daddy issues, and do not worry, they were insulting me because of my Jersey connection before.
Yeah, we're a little bit late because she was the first in the chat, and apparently everything was getting routed through her internet connection. And it made it very difficult for us to do the call. But anyway, we got it figured out. Thanks to Dan / Lila.
Little Jersey internet.
Yes.
I am the god of the interwebs.
When she says Jersey, she means the original Jersey, not New Jersey. Just to clarify.
Because even here in America, we know New Jersey is not great.
Well, Jersey, the island in the channel, in the English Channel, is awesome, isn't it, Sean?
The problem is,
Lovely
we keep
over here.
talking.
We've recently had a tornado, but other than that, things are absolutely wonderful.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but the original Jersey doesn't smell like low tide and garbage.
Yeah, it just smells like depression, rotten food, and garbage. Much better.
Have you actually been to Jersey, Dan?
Yes, I have. I've been a tour of America.
No, I mean the island of Jersey.
Oh, God, no. Even I'm not stupid enough to go there.
Oh,
You're
that?
missing
You're over here.
You're missing out. You're missing out. They've got some of the best ice cream ever. They have the Manx TT motorcycle races, which are awesome. They've even got an underground hospital that you can tour, which is cool. It was occupied by Nazis during the war.
Yeah, it was.
To anybody who hasn't been to New Jersey in America, don't worry, you're not missing out on anything.
Okay.
Well, there are a few things you're missing out, but I'm not getting into that.
Mostly diseases?
Nah.
Yeah.
Only half of them.
And pizza that they claim is better than New York, but really, really isn't.
Well, it's bigger. We're getting off topic now. We're getting off D&D. We're going into socialism.
Yes, yeah. Let's have either Craxian or Danger Garb introduce themselves. Who wants to go?
All right, I'll go.
Yay.
I'm North. I am playing Danger Garp. He is a grung fighter cleric who has decided, as soon as he met the party, that he was going to start teaching ethics to probably the least ethical person in the party. And we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah.
About as well as you'd expect it to.
Now, ethically speaking,
Ethically speaking. Yeah. Oh, what the hell is this?
What is my name again?
Craxian.
Oh yeah. Um. Uh. Yeah. That is me. I will be playing Craxian, the half-elven paladin sort of angry person. Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Keep going.
Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to get my big fat butt up.
Can we get that on a shirt, Anthony?
Sure, go for it. Okay. So, what happened last time we played? Sorry about the small child noises.
Please, I can't control them.
I know.
You're their parent.
Have you ever been a parent?
Yeah, yes, I do it in my spare time. I rent
That's-
2 children out and have the experience.
If you're parenting in your spare time, you're not doing it right.
Let's see what happened in the last game.
Yeah.
I pissed off an army of Krakens, and I've been forbidden from going anywhere near them from this day forward. Seaman Key is allowed to return, but if I turn up without her, she will be done for war crimes, apparently.
Yeah, basically, she's been accepted by their society, but she basically has been given the task of keeping you lot away from them. So
I give it a week.
she's sort of exiled with honors, you know.
I give them a week before they come running to us. We need your help.
There is something far worse in this ocean than you.
We accept your apology. Please come back and help us. Let's see. The Catspaw got attacked by the mercenaries that are after us. They sunk our ship, so we killed them. Oh, also, the new guy is trying to teach me ethics, which is going to get very awkward very fast.
Oh, Seaman Key is currently annoying the hell out of him. And he's just the warm-up.
Not really. I mean, he's just like, he's cool with it. He truly believes he can change you.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I can change.
And Seaman Key is going to say, one part's Kraken, the other part's an animal. Animals don't give a damn about gods. And with that, I'll leave you to annoy Lyra.
There we go.
I think at this point, Danger would be like, all right, I think I need to step back and try something different.
Now, ethically, is that the right decision?
Oh,
Oh my god. Well, ethically speaking, I think I'm not getting through to y'all with the way I'm talking. So I'm gonna think it over, and I'm gonna get back to you.
Yeah, you go have a nice long think, and if you figure anything out, please let me know, because you're
This
dead.
may be more difficult nut to crack than I originally thought.
All right.
This here is a nut that has a diamond and an adamantium shell.
If I remember correctly, you're still standing in the bottom of a dry dock on the splinters of your former ship.
And I'm gonna go loot some bodies.
All right.
Oh, of course you are, because now I gotta go pull up the answer.
I've got the character sheets. It's fine.
Danger is gonna watch the bodies get looted, and just the whole time be like, I don't think that's technically the right thing to do.
Well, ethically, it'd be a waste if we leave all their stuff behind. And if we don't do it, someone else is going to take all their shit anyway. We could
Whatever
find...
happened to respect for the dead?
What happens to respecting other people's property?
If they'd have killed us, they'd have not only taken our stuff, they'd have taken our bodies.
And they blew up our house. Technically, they owe us stuff. They owe us compensation.
That's fair.
So there's an Asama, a Dampier, a human, a drow, and a human that looks like a big old minotaur. Which one are you going to loot first?
Well, the Minotaur's still alive. We've just crippled him.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I think disarming him and making sure he doesn't have anything is a good start.
How are you going to disarm him?
Can I non-violently knock him unconscious and then just take all his stuff?
How do you non-violently knock someone unconscious?
Hit their head really hard on the floor.
That's violent.
I don't know! I literally said a quote and I have no idea how to do it.
Sleep spell.
I don't have sleep! Does anyone have sleep?
Seaman Key just knocked the guy out with, like,
Oh,
a lot of his weapon.
I have an idea.
I
Hold on.
believe he's already unconscious, if I remember correctly. He's just...
No.
No?
Well, I know they stunned him, and being what he is, if he dropped to 0 HP, he turned to fucking vapor, not
is he a full
not
vampire?
go through.
Is he a full vampire?
Yep.
He's a full vampire. Okay.
Him and the Asimar were both full vampire.
In that case, the Asimar's gone. There's no body to loot.
Oh, in that case, I'll use Hold Monster on him. Quick, loot his body. He can't do anything when I'm holding him still like this.
Except first he needs to pass the wisdom save.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Hold on. And Danger reaches into his bag and pulls out a large textbook.
Okay.
A very large textbook. He goes, my dad gave me this for my 9th birthday. It's the Book of Laws. And he opens it and starts reading off like this really long, complicated legal passage about property rights.
You're trying to put him to sleep.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna go. Now he gave me this knowledge so that I would grow up to know the right thing to do in this situation, and then just hit him with it.
No, I'm going to try to put him to sleep with the reading from the book.
He failed the. Oh, he's using legendary resistance. Okay, fair enough.
The property rights of the people enclosed therein are required to be vested by...
Enough torture! What do you want?
Your shit! Give us your shit!
I can
Say,
give
can
you...
I roll to fall asleep?
Make a con save. Da. Do you think... Jeff, do you want to roleplay Reagan, or are you okay to let me do it the way I see fit?
Well, you go ahead and do that. And if I feel like it, I may have to roleplay somebody else.
Okay. My...
I got a nat 1. I fall right asleep out
Okay,
of pure boredom when he starts
Okay.
reading.
You want my items? I can give you something far better than weapons.
I'm sorry, you just blew up our house and my hoard. No shit you say right now will keep you alive. You're lucky I am willing just to take all your stuff.
I'm not alive. I never need worry about death ever again. And I can do the same for you.
Oh, I got something worse than death. If you don't give us your stuff, I'm gonna start reading from this here book again.
No,
I ain't
please
gonna
don't.
stop until your ears bleed.
I can offer you eternal life. And more power and strength than you can ever imagine.
And yet, we just kicked your ass without this fancy power.
Let's go one-on-one. You and me, when we're both full. We're both at full power. Then...
No! Again, you blew up our house. You're giving us compensation.
Compensation?
Yes, you blew up our house.
I'm offering you immortality.
I already have that. I can't have double immortality. Can I have double immortality? I'm actually asking this to Craxian.
Yes. You heard of the Monkey King, right?
I'm sorry.
That is literally his whole stick.
He just gets immortality from everyone. He has like 9 or 10 different immortalities stacked one on top of the other.
Oh god. See, this is tempting now. This is actually quite tempting for double immortality. I think I might find my new end goal.
You want to be a vampire dragon? I can.
Heads up, if Melon found out you were going vampire, she would become a dragon slayer.
Mellow's there. Mellow is there.
Yeah, so she's just going to glare at the dragon. You do that, and so help me, I'll make you wish you were permanently dead.
That's it. I've had enough. He opens the book. No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on presentment.
Enough. Let me show you something.
Oh god, he's stripping.
It's kinda... He parts his fur a little bit to show you his tattoos. I can't give you these. They're on my flesh. Unless, of course, you want me to tattoo you.
So you're saying you have nothing on you?
No.
I have weapons. What I'm telling you is I can give you far more. I can give you my gift, and I can give you tattoos. And those are far better than any weapon that I happen to be holding.
Craxian, I am not responsible enough right now.
Nice.
I will leave it to you and the lawyer. I'm gonna go loot the other people. Just let me know if he tries to run.
I don't think this whole tattoo thing is a good idea.
You don't want to learn how.
Yep.
You don't want to be able to channel your rage into raw power, doing more damage to your enemies. I can
Let
live
me-
with that.
Let me tell you a story, okay? I remember my 18th birthday. I got drunk. I went to a tattoo parlor and I got something tattooed on my butt, and now it's there forever, and I regret it.
Is it a
You got a tramp stamp?
Is it a magical tattoo?
No, it's just a lady.
This would be a magical tattoo. And if you'd like, I can cover up your mundane tattoo with a magic one.
Oh,
That's funny.
that is tempting.
Yeah.
But not ethically right. I can't do it.
Ethics.
No.
Ethics is a method of controlling the weak. The powerful never concern themselves with ethics.
Ethics is the laws by which we govern ourselves, lest we become no better than those who would seek to simply live outside the law.
Do you think that the people who wrote the laws follow them to the letter? Or do you think they wrote them for their people to follow?
Oh, I get it now. You're one of them conspiracy theorists. You think deep state's after you.
I don't think the powers. I don't think the rulers care enough about us to come after us. I know they think we're scum. I aim to prove them wrong by destroying them.
Right.
Care to
So,
join
like,
me?
some kind of, like, I don't know, anti-government, like, semi-anarchist warrior or something.
Semi-anarchist what?
Warrior.
I only serve those that have real power.
Uh-huh. Right. Well, you have fun with that. I'm definitely not getting a tattoo from you, of all people.
Fine, I'll
And-
take you to my boss and get you tattooed from him.
And I'm gonna let my friends do whatever they want to, because ethically speaking, I no longer care.
Wait, I can kill him and there's no downsides?
You can't kill me. I am immortal. You may strike me down, but I will return.
Is resisting the urge to literally hit him with lightning.
Graxian, get him.
Yes.
Danger gets close, really close to his face, and just goes, "There's a lot worse things than death."
And I
Have
need
fun.
not fear any of them.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to cast Bane on him.
Read the book.
You do have him bound, right?
Yes, I'm going to try a new spell I've been
Just
working
checking,
on.
because I just realised that Danger got right in this vampire's face. Technically, he can only bite if he grapples first, so I was checking to see if his hands are free, and they're not. So,
Yeah, so can I get the save for Bane, please?
up to 3 creatures to your choice must make charisma saves. Charisma!
You failed!
Legendary
Actually-
resistance.
Legendary resistance.
Oh, so that's all three of them he's used.
Is it?
I'd like to use... Yeah, because he used one on last session.
Okay.
So, I'd like to use Bane again, please.
Turn undead.
Wait.
No,
Let
I'm
me
getting
do
us money. I'm getting us money. Do you remember the spell we made, Anthony? You failed.
Which spell? Remind me.
The Midas Touch, the Games and Geekery exclusive spell we made.
You're going to turn him into gold.
Yes. If he can't pay us back, he's going to become the money.
Alright, there's now a solid gold statue of a Minotaurian vampire.
How much is it worth?
A lot.
The more they're doing
Would
that, the
be
more
enough
likely it
to
is
get us
he
a
would
new
have.
ship?
I'm sorry, too many people talking at once. Jeff, what were you trying to say?
If they're gonna play around that much, I guarantee you he would have raged, broke the restraints.
Alright. That is a good point. He could have tried that. Now, Seaman Key, what were you trying to say?
Well, after he was going to turn the guy to gold, Mello was...
Sorry, we're going to have to wait until the Tiny Jeff has stopped. Okay, I think we can go again. What do you say, Sean?
I was going to ask how much the gold Minotaur would have been worth, because they might have been able to buy one of the better AOR ships if there's any up for sale.
This is true. But
Well,
first,
from the conditions of the spell, if he's a medium creature, he's a minimum of 500 gold. If he's a large, a minimum of 1,000 gold.
Okay.
Because that's part of the material I have to use to actually use the spell.
let's see if he would have been able to break free of his bonds while you were faffing around. While he was distracting you with talk of becoming... Does anybody remember how good the knot was you tied?
Mid.
So 19 would break it, right?
Yes.
Alright. So then he would have been able to, because he's not stupid, he would have been able to break the bonds, and then when danger gets in his face, 2d20 plus 13. Would a 15 have hit? No. But the 32 would have. Right?
Yes.
I can't cutting words that even at max.
So. Alright, you don't have the claw attack on here, I don't think. Let me just look up what a vampire's claw attack is.
No, wait, my Bane. It would have been the D4 off him.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So if I use my cutting words as well, I might actually be able to protect him.
Oh, I could just use protection.
So that brings it down to 30.
Even if I get a 12, this would be a 19. Are you able to survive a 19?
Well, wearing a shield,
He's got an AC
and a
24.
creature. Oh, never mind. That's for another creature besides myself.
1d8 plus 7. 13 points of slashing damage on the froggy boy, and then
Gold statue time!
you would attempt a gold statue time. Yes.
Yes, I need a con saving throw of 25, minus the D4, minus 8.
Con save.
Yes.
Minus 8, you said?
Yes, and the D4 from Bane.
18.
You fail!
So he gold.
So,
Ow.
I've got some bad news for you.
Go on.
Last legendary resistance.
he has 4!
He's only used 2.
Dan seems to think that he used one in the previous session.
Nope. I completely forgot to use any of their legendary resistances in the previous fight. Why you guys were able to beat them so easily?
Please tell me someone's got counterspell. Please. This
can't-
guy's worth a
You can't counterspell legendary resistance.
He
Anyway,
has angered me.
so he's not gold yet, but he has used up all of his legendary resistance. However, he's loose and he's angry,
After catching the spell, you mean?
and he's picking up his maul. So,
Heads up, Seaman Key fell asleep through the book part, so he has no idea what's happening.
so roll initiative. Those who are not asleep.
Dear God.
What is my initiative? I can't remember. +5.
At this point, can I roll a different initiative?
A different initiative.
I'm last.
Wait, I don't. Can you DM me what you mean by that? Because clearly you don't want to explain.
Hold on. I'm dealing with a lot right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. So we've got danger first on 16, followed by whoever's initiative.
That was Crax's initiative.
Oh, that is Crax's. Okay.
Yeah, that is Crax's initiative.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can also roll their initiative.
I will roll Seaman Key's initiative, but he is currently doing the sleepings.
Hold on. Holy hell balls. What is that? Let's just say, mystery person goes first.
Yeah.
And save me the trouble of having to look that up.
I know it's a. I got that character sheet. Do you want me to roll it for you?
Sure. Although I think he's under all kinds of weird shit. Yeah. Yep. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. Okay. So it's actually Key on 17. Then Danger on 17. Cracks on 16. Fuck it.
Danger only rolled a 16.
Yeah, I realized that. I'm sorry. I'm somewhat distracted by noise. Reagan on 15. And Lila on 9. Okay. So, Jeff. Who shows up?
Rabbit Boy.
Rabbit Boy.
Yep.
He looks like a rabbit. Yeah.
Yep, he looks like a Reagan.
Mm-hmm. How does he arrive?
Huh?
How does he make his appearance?
Steps out of nothingness?
Okay. So he just appears out of thin air. Okay.
Well, I mean, those with high enough arcana are going to realize that he probably plane shifted in.
Fair enough.
I will be taking my crew.
How do you feel about this bunny appearing out of nowhere and saying, I will be claiming my crew? Oh, there is one more I need to roll initiative for.
Well, I mean, he is technically right. They do have the right to collect the bodies of the dead.
All right.
They have the right. But are we going to let them?
What would Mello say?
Mello would probably just try and blast him.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. Fine, take them, leave my island, and never return.
Whichever one.
But yeah, if you're just
Yeah,
gonna...
she might actually say something along those lines, but should also blast him. But I
Okay,
don't have Mello's sheet, so...
I do. So, what would you blast him with? Power word stun?
What spells does she have?
She has, in order, strongest to weakest, wish, true polymorph and entrapment, power word stun, magnificent mansion, heal, guards and wards, modify memory, darkness, teleportation circle, find greatest deed, stone shape, polymorph, spirit guardians, conjure animals, fear, tiny hut, branding smite, healing spirit, armor of Agathis, pyrotechnics, invisibility, sleep, shield, lesser restoration, comprehend languages, command, dissonant whispers, fairy fire, charm person, and cure wounds.
Okay, what's her intimidation look like?
Well, if you want to intimidate them, you could try using fear, but you got a +10 to intimidation.
Because I was thinking of having Mello teleport behind him and telling him,
Well, you
to
don't have
F off.
You don't have teleport. You have teleportation circle. There's a difference.
Oh right, okay. Not sure I'd be able to successfully intimidate him, but I'm gonna give it a go. And I'm just gonna say, take your crew and leave. But she's gonna say it in such a way of, you should, like, this is not someone you want to piss off, sort of tone.
Okay, so roll a d20 +10. And if the Harangan would like to contest that with his...
Oh yes. Which thing am I rolling?
Insight.
Okay.
Do you have your sheet, or do you need me to tell you what the number is?
I grabbed it up. Oh, freaking God.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Beat a 22! No, that's not... No, sorry, no, you haven't rolled yet. That was my initiative roll.
That's your roll.
Can I cast guidance?
On the queen? Sure.
Let's
So
see.
add a d4 to your roll, Sean.
Would the queen have advantage considering there is a giant ass dragon behind her?
Probably not, given...
I thought the intimidation factor would help.
You can inspire though, can't you?
Oh yes, I'll have...
Bardic
Would-
Inspiration.
You can have a bardic inspiration. You just hit me in the background.
But that
Yeah.
that's a bonus action that you would do on your turn, and it's not your turn yet, so...
Well, I tried.
I was gonna ask if they would get advantage if Danger threatened to read out of the book again.
It's become your new favourite weapon, hasn't it?
Yes.
Just make your roll.
Yes, please make your rolls, both of you.
Well, I'm waiting to see if I even need to make my roll.
Yeah,
Nat 20!
very nice. As a possibility, you'll fail.
Without a roll, I have a 36.
What the fuck? How have you got a 36?
Plus
Because I
26.
have reliable talent, which means I can roll no lower than a 10.
Is it true?
Then I'm gonna add cutting words to this just so that she.
Then-
No,
If
wait.
you're going to actually cutting words, then I will actually have to roll to see if I do better than my minimum.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Go on then. That's a reaction, yes?
One. I'm in at 39.
So I have a 39?
Yes, you have a 39. So you are not intimidated by Queen Mello.
She came pretty close.
But you are saying... Are you saying take your crew and leave? Or was there something else you were...
I was implying take the crew and leave, or your new worst enemy is not going to be Tornelius.
Okay. So she knows who this is, huh?
Well, considering that this guy just appeared in her kingdom, no, she probably doesn't know who it is, but she doesn't like him. He's just appeared in her kingdom, blown up a boat.
He didn't blow up the boat, but he did. He is claiming responsibility, or rather, rulership, ownership over the ones who did. So yeah, I guess so.
She's trying to be scary because she's the ruler and she has to protect her people.
You have a passive insight of 29. I think you'd of 19. I think you'd probably put 2 and 2 together and realize who this scary-looking bunny is.
That doesn't change the fact Mello tried to intimidate him and isn't backing down.
No, he's not backing down. But yeah, you're trying to tell him to fuck off out of my kingdom or we'll hurt you, right? Okay.
His response is to laugh.
Okay. Seemingly. Okay.
Yeah, and he's gonna actually start but he's gonna laugh and legendary action pick up one of the dead bodies.
Okay. Michael, are we leaving?
Grab the dead. This has cost too much.
Very well.
Eat right there.
Seaman Key, I realize that you're still sleeping. Although maybe not, because, laughter.
He'd be trying to creep up behind the undead guy whilst all this is going on.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to overcome his passive perception.
Oh, I know I'm not. Wait, what's Seaman Key's health looking like?
I don't know, you were pretty badly beaten up, weren't you?
Ooh.
Yeah, I want to say that you did take quite a few hits, and we're only up because of a heal spell.
Yeah.
Right,
So I think you have like 72.
Yeah, Seaman Key has 70 hit points. He's holding his action with his Shadow Blade to attack when necessary, regardless of the fact that he has 70 hit points and would probably lose this fight.
Okay. Danger. What you doing?
That is a good question. I'm weighing the ethics of it.
There's no box, so I will come and do.
Okay.
No, Teresa.
I'm just going to.
No, Teresa. Get
I'm
chair.
going-
No. Get off the chair. Hello.
Okay. I'll use guidance on
No, where you
next person in initiative, which would be whoever.
Next person in initiative after you would be Craxian.
Okay. I'm going to use that on Craxian, and then I'm going to open the law book back up, and I'm just going to hold it threateningly.
Prepare him to intone law. Okay.
Go back.
Yeah.
Move out.
Craxian.
It's called Fundamentals of Property Law by Ribbit and Croker.
Try again to move back.
By Ribbit and Croker. Okay.
Don't.
Yes.
Traxia would try something, but pretty sure it's not gonna work on either one of them.
Okay.
Because yeah. Well, actually, he's gonna watch them because if they're trying to leave, that's really what he wants them to do is get the hell out of here at this point.
So is he going to stand back and see if he needs to attack, or is he just going to attack?
He's going to hold a channel divinity if they don't leave.
Cool. Reagan picks up the bodies of Nacerin and Loretta. Actually, no. Well, you said that one of the bodies was already picked up, so he picks up the other one. Whichever one of those two that wasn't already picked up, he's going to pick up.
Get off of me! Well, good thing you're healthy, but you need your own food.
So yeah,
Reagan
No.
looks at his mate. It looks back over his shoulder, looks at the mole, smirks, and tosses it towards the party before, presumably, they go plane shifted away. But Lila, what do you do?
If they're leaving, I'm not going to do anything because, well, Preston hasn't initiated them, and I'm following his lead. So
Fair.
if they don't do shit to us,
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to them. But I will hold my action for my Draconic Fire Breath and give everyone bardic inspirations just in case.
So is Devonti plane shifting Loretta, Nacerin, and Reagan away, along with himself?
yeah, he's gonna. I'll spend the spell slots to have to set another 7 to actually have to cast this time since I've used my free one for the day, and activate my plane shift.
Whoops. All right.
Activate it. I just want to double check this is okay with everyone else. Meadow might use gate to send that mole somewhere else.
You don't want Reagan's mole.
Only if it's okay with the rest of the party members, though.
All right, yeah, confer with the party. But yeah, there's a magical mole has been left behind as a party gift from Reagan the Barbarian.
Because Mello wanted to do it in front of Reagan as a sort of power move.
But he's gone now.
My Tuesday shirt.
Madness.
I wear it on Tuesday. Looks like my butt. Do not be. This is my butt. I don't do it 15 minutes out.
Just so you know, out of character, it's just a +3 mole. There's nothing cursed about it.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to tell them that. This was going to be more fun. But okay.
That's fine.
Now they know. You have meta knowledge which allows you to know that this mole is safe. But anyway, so the danger,
Right.
the Devonti rather has left, along with what was left of his party. The only thing left to loot is the hammer that you were offered. What do you do? What do you all do?
I think Seaman Key could probably use it.
You know what your strength is, right?
It's average. But that is something I plan on putting up. And he's getting bigger. He's going to need bigger weapons.
Okay. So Key starts to make their way towards the massive hammer.
How massive is massive?
Doing
Is it
it
like
cautiously.
how massive is massive to this hammer? Is it like
It's
a great weapon.
It's a maul made for a large creature.
It's a large great weapon.
So,
Large.
actually, it's a huge great.
He's huge? He was huge? Okay.
He was large.
Oh, you're right, and he used the thingy with the... Yeah. So
I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the only one who can actually use this thing if we actually use it. Because in my dragon form, I am a lot. Actually, am I large or what size am I? One moment.
You're gargantuan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gargantuan. I can throw this thing as a dart if I wanted to. Jesus.
He can use it in the future.
Before anybody does anything, I just gotta get this out there. Obviously, I can't wield whatever that thing is. It's bigger than I am. However, I would also say that wielding this sort of weapon has to, in some way, I don't know the specifics, but has to, in some way, violate a law of war. So maybe we just
violate a law of war.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a convention somewhere that might not like that we have that.
One moment. I have something. We could find out a bit more about this hammer. I'm going to cast Identify on it.
It's a +3 more.
Anything else about it?
Nope.
Okay, from what I can tell, this is just a big-ass maul. It doesn't have anything else added to it.
Again, though, I think this weapon should be left alone. I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, you can discuss the weapon at some point. There is a broken ship right here. Are you guys going to wish it better? Do you need to ask me for a wish?
I'm assuming this is Queen Mello speaking.
Yeah, Queen Mellow's just kind of interjecting here.
Well, the question is, do we want the Catspaw back or do we want an upgrade? Buy a brand new ship. Something that's a bit more seaworthy.
To get one of the Waconia ships, correct?
Yeah, Captain Carunch suggested going back to Waconia and giving you, letting you tinker with one of the Waconian ships to try and get it working again. And he would help you with that, of course.
You might need a ship to head that way anyways.
But you could get passage on a merchant vessel or a fishing vessel from Aguar.
Yeah, but that place is full of mutated monsters.
Yes.
And
Or I mean, is Queen Mello about to offer them an
essentially,
God
she
damn
was
it.
going to offer James a favor in return for if AOR needs help in the future, you help me out, I'll help you out now.
Okay. So you're offering them a ship from Awar's own navy, a warship, in exchange for a favor that you'll cash in the future.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're obviously in a difficult situation, I'll help you out. If we ever end up in a similar situation, you help us out?
Does that sound like a fair deal to Lila, Cracks, Key, and Danger?
That seems like an equitable settlement that is fair for both sides. If you like, I could arbitrate this here agreement. Yes.
I'm sure she has lawyers of her own, but yeah.
I'd rather have a lawyer I trust.
I'd like to reiterate, by the way, Danger himself, not a lawyer.
Yes.
His dad was a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
His dad's name actually was Lawyer Garp.
I honestly thought you said lawyer Carp then for a second.
No, his name was Lawyer Garp, and in their culture, they have a first name until a certain age, and then they choose their first name based on their profession or what they like. So his dad was Lawyer Garp because that was his profession.
And
He chose
he chose danger,
yes.
or more accurately, danger, because it's D
Yes.
apostrophe anger.
That's the other part. Is there's always, regardless of the word, there's always an apostrophe in it. Just somewhere.
What if the word already had an apostrophe in it, like that?
2 apostrophes then.
Oh God!
Just double
I love your
apostrophes.
culture. I love your culture so much.
Anyway,
Well,
I do
thank you.
declare. Anyway,
You should come and visit home sometime.
okay. Crex, how do you feel about this arrangement? Owing a favour to the royal family of Awar in exchange for a ship.
This was specifically for Waconia, but
Sorry? Oh,
this was
so
specifically...
you're not giving them a ship permanently, you're just lending it to them so they can get to Waconia.
They can keep it. The point is a favour.
The point is...
Feels a little too good to be true, in my opinion. A ship for just a favor, but that
Well-
favor could be anything from, I want that dragon's head, to go blow up
It-
the sun, as far as we're aware.
Except, I mean, obviously, if it's going to get written up as a contract, then it would be a favour that is equitable to the lending of a warship.
I am not going to try and kill a dragon. Do not worry. I would have a certain individual very pissed with me if I did that.
But anyway.
So you don't need to worry about killing a dragon. Me killing dragon.
Unless that dragon's a vampire.
Unless that dragon's a vampire.
Okay. Have we heard from Crex? Crex is typing, save me. From your children or from this current situation in the game? Your kids. I suggest letting off an absolutely noxious fart.
Well, what do you say? You want me to write up a contract?
Out of character, I'm just trying to think of a way to word this so both parties are happy.
Well, that's what the contract is for.
Yeah.
Now, I'm no lawyer. That was my dad. However, I could give it a try. I know bunches of them legal mumbo jumbo.
Okay. Essentially,
Go on.
if Eowar was ever in trouble, for example, being attacked by a lot of undead or being attacked by pirates.
Can I bring something up?
Yeah, go on.
Off the shore of Awar is an island affectionately known as Orc Island, because it's inhabited entirely by savage orcs that will occasionally decide to attack Awar. It's like a rite of passage for them.
They are not that savage.
You were different.
That sounds a lot like
You were the orc
place
equivalent. You were the orc equivalent of a femme fatale.
that sounds a lot like a place I know back where I come from.
So one of the things that Queen Mello could suggest is that in return for the ship, the party could help turn away the next orc raid, or do something to pacify them more permanently. But I don't think Mello would ask for that.
She would hope that they can come to some kind of diplomacy. Some assistance in dealing with a bit of a political issue in the future. I understand you're busy now dealing with undead, but in the future at some point I'd appreciate some help dealing with the political situation between us and the orcs.
Bearing in mind that this is an island full of elves.
Well,
How do
Now,
elves and orcs do not historically get along?
Now, I don't 100% condone this.
I
However,
don't want to kill them, I just want them to stop trying to kill each other.
to
I
quote
suggest
one
we
of
don't spend
our,
money.
our greatest war
I'm not
generals,
here.
I achieved peace through the mouth of an open cannon. Out of
Yeah.
character, that is based on an actual quote from someone who is in the actual military back in the day when the Barbary states kept attacking America, and somebody went over there with a single ship and got 4 countries to sign peace treaties with one boat. True story.
That is really cool, actually.
Yes.
But the way I see it, Mello probably has to occasionally deal with mutated monsters. Should rather have the people fighting the orcs fighting the mutated monsters that keep coming up.
So you would like to, in a gesture of friendship, offer the orcs the opportunity to attack a shitload of monsters?
It's more, at least have both sides agree that maybe now isn't a good time to fight each other.
Because monsters.
Yes. At some
Now,
point.
see, if you truly want to fight them, but you want to be in the right about it, what you do is you load up a boat with a whole bunch of quote-unquote gifts for them, right? And then you send a bunch of other boats with that boat as quote-unquote protection. Now, them being hostile, if they see that boat and they decide to attack, then, well, you're well within your right to defend yourself and or your property. Therefore, not only do you achieve your goal, but you're also ethically in the right.
Orcs don't care about ethics.
Or gifts.
Or gifts.
Well, shit.
I imagine that giving them something that they haven't had to fight for would be considered an insult.
Mm-hmm. I'm out of character. I'm trying to rules my way into giving the party a ship.
Yes, I know.
But Mello isn't going to just give it for free because that might anger her citizens.
Yes. I think this is well, do the party think this is a fair deal to be given a ship in exchange for opening negotiations with the orcs?
All right. How about this? Okay, you give us a ship. All right, and I will swear my allegiance to your cause to get
Go
this orc situation under control.
I'm sorry. I'd like to point out something that not happened, I don't know, 6, 7 hours ago. I can't. The last negotiation I was part of. Do you really think this is a good idea, making this deal?
You need to be quiet because the last time there was a negotiation, you decided that that was not the way you wanted to do it and attacked one of the other members of the negotiating party.
I restrained him, and he was off to wreck my shit. That was
an
my
act of
stuff.
aggression. It was an act of aggression, and you nearly got us all killed.
They sent a strike team to blow up our stuff. That was an act of aggression. I just retaliated to the act of aggression.
If you had been able to read into the situation even a little bit, you would have understood that there was other things going on. Now, quiet. The adults are talking.
No. Oh.
Anyway, if I swear my allegiance to you in order to remedy this situation, so a temporary allegiance, as it were, to remedy this situation, and I give you my word that it will be taken care of, will you accept that?
Seems pretty reasonable.
Shall we shake on it then?
Shake on it. Oh,
Yeah.
Mello is a very pretty white tiefling, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, shake on it. You know, a handshake. He puts his hand out.
Yeah. Huh?
He's a grung. Mello is smart.
Mm.
I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah.
no one ever wants to shake my hand.
He has. You're poisonous, but I do accept the deal.
Well, that's a strange thing to say about somebody, but okay.
You literally have poisonous skin.
What?
An adult should know this.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't very much care for your tone, though.
Oh,
Hey,
Sorry, you began this.
Frog versus dragon.
Ethically, you fucked up.
The anger, your people's secretions are harmful all other creatures but yourselves.
Well, how in the hell is I supposed to know that, if that's even true? I only spent time around my own people.
But that's why we're telling you now. That's why people are less likely to take your hand. I will do it because I'm wearing big, heavy, full armor. And
Danger puts out his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I will take his hand because I can't make skin contact with him through the armor.
This is also true.
And I've just
And
got
currently my armor is
What,
and my armor still tears, so it's resistant to a lot of crap.
what was that, Dan?
I was going to say, I've just got that sheer amount of hit points, it won't even bother me if I touch you.
Yeah, but at least it's not the queen. Her?
So yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna climb out of this dock.
I'd like to fly out.
Very well. The surviving members of the original Catspaw crew will climb out using the available ladders.
How many are dead?
most of the crew were already on the deck, ready for a fight.
I was just going to say, because Mello has Revivify and a few other spells like that.
There's no sign of De Silva.
Where's the cook guy? I liked him.
He was below deck.
Oh, oh, hold on a moment. Gate, call him through.
Let me check.
I'm sorry. Wasn't the inside of the ship essentially like the inside of a bag of holding?
Yeah. So
Would gate even work here?
that's. Give me a sec to read the spell. I think it will. Give me a moment. Yes. Okay. So De Silva comes through. You open up a gateway to the astral plane, and De Silva comes tumbling through, going.
I close it instantly.
Oh, ow!
Welcome to Celestia. You died, but don't worry. Shit will get worse.
Why the hell are you in Celestia?
Oh, it's because I'm a good person. I volunteered to get you here.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Captain. Sorry for my absence. I was swirling in a sea of black nothingness and couldn't breathe. I thought I was dead.
You were dead.
Shut up, you. Alright. Everyone's accounted for then. Let's go.
Right, maybe you guys should
won't
get
have
some
to-
rest.
Won't have to sign any funeral forms then. Good.
Why don't you guys get some rest first? No offense, but you all look like you could use some medical attention, a stiff drink, and a nice night's sleep.
No offense, but we're not staying in this frigging dry dock.
I know, I'm just saying, get
And
some
we're not
rest.
staying in this pissing elf city either. We're getting on that ship with you. You're not leaving us behind. Bitch.
I know, I'm just saying, don't sail out today.
Why not?
They want
Out
a
of
long rest.
character, we took a lot of damage in that fight.
You can sleep on the ship.
Yeah, this is sounding more and more fishy that the Queen doesn't want us to leave.
No.
Is she about to start?
I think this
Is she-
is. I think this is Key, right?
Yeah.
This is Seaman Key.
Sorry, yeah, I'm having trouble. I'm using the same voice.
I was going to say, is the Queen about to tell us off like the Lich tried to?
No. The Seaman Key is suggesting that the party and crew all get a long rest before they set sail.
Honestly, I think it's better if we just get on the ship and we get going and then we get some rest. It's harder to hit a moving target.
Exactly, and we did just kill a couple of their people. They aren't going to really be that happy with us.
Once they have time to regroup, it's probably not going to be good for us.
The naval ship will have its own crew that are running the ship. All you guys need to do is get to Awa. Get to Wakernia. And so if you want to rest on the ship, you can.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I think that's what we should be doing.
Cool. All right. So I'm assuming the Queen will have one of her people escort the crew of the Catspaw along with the party to the dock.
Yeah.
And to
Are
find
you
a...
having
Sorry?
A little bit.
Okay. Along with with
one of the who has been through.
I'm sorry, I only heard part of that. What did you say, Sean?
I said Mello would probably have a captain that's been through like several tests due to security issues in the past.
So you would suggest a particular captain, and
Probably one of the good ones that isn't a pirate, that isn't a secret pirate.
well, of course, yes. I've said your navy. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
be one of your naval ships.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the servant, of course, would have the paperwork necessary to basically tell the captain, your queen says you have to do this. All right, cool.
One more thing. Was there like any particular marker on the cat's paw which showed it as the cat's paw, like some symbol they had onto the ship or something?
The name was painted on the side of the ship. You're gonna try and find the plank of wood that had the cat's paw etched into it.
Yeah, I think Mello would give it to the crew just as a sort of...
Oh, Mello's looking for it. Mello's actually rummaging through going down into the dry dock and sorting through all the bits of wood herself. I thought that would be something. I would thought that would be something that Key would want to do.
I think Key would, but this is Mello trying to be nice to the captain, James.
James?
Sorry, I'm getting the name of the captains mixed up.
Jerry Crunch.
I'll just have Seaman Key do it.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Sorry, it's difficult playing two characters and figuring out which would do what.
Yeah. I just don't think I mean, she's a nice queen, but she's still a queen.
Yeah. This is why I don't do DM stuff. I might have the imagination for it, but switching between different NPCs would be way too hard for my little brain.
I have multiple people in my head already. It's fine.
That's part of the fun for me.
Having multiple people in your head?
I have conversations with myself all the time in funny voices, so
yeah,
might as well, have fun.
23.
Yes. So, after a quick bit of rummaging amongst splinters of wood and everyone else wondering what the fuck you up to, you find a piece of wood with cat's paw etched into it.
Seaman Key will go about pulling it out with his multiple tentacles and hands and stuff.
With all his limbs. And then do what?
Movable body parts. Captain.
Yeah.
I found...
You found what? Hello? Seaman Key, why aren't you speaking? What's happened to you, Seaman Key? Speak to me!
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Seaman Key just, brings up the plank of wood to the captain. I think you would want to keep this, Captain.
as a permanent reminder that I lost the ship? No thanks.
You lost the ship, Captain. Look, we live at sea. Unfortunately, the ships we love are going to get destroyed. This isn't a reminder of her destruction, more a reminder of the adventures you've had with her.
Well, that's very nice. But wouldn't you want to remember that?
Well, yeah, but she's your ship.
Not anymore, she ain't. I think you and Lila made her more the ship she was than I ever did.
Thank you, Captain. Seaman Key is just going to pop it in his bag of holding, back at the ship, kind of sadly.
Alright, let's get going. Let's see which poor captain has to put up with us for the trip, eh?
Hehe. Oh, as long as it's not that lich, we should be good, Captain.
I very much doubt it'll be a lich.
It would be funny if it was.
No, it'll be an elf. So yeah, you're brought to the ship. The steward passes the letter from the Queen.
What is it, Toby?
And the captain then approaches the rest of you. I'm told that I am to give you passage to Wakernia. Is this so?
Yeah.
Very well.
Yep. That's where we're going.
I have but one request while we make the journey. Stay out of the way of me and the rest of my crew.
Well, all right then.
Well, he's a
What is
barrel of
your
laughs,
name?
isn't he?
Sorry, what?
What's your name, Captain?
You may call me Jacques.
Quick question, out of character, because Seaman Key did actually work in the Navy a bit. Would he actually know this guy?
Do a history check.
Alright. Oh, I have great history.
And you have a bardic inspiration still.
Oh yeah. I
Glad
better
it's-
use that before it runs out.
Glad it's you doing the history check and not me, because I would have
Well, you would have
I
no
would-
chance of knowing because
I would have mechanically I'd have disadvantage on everything.
But I mean, also law-wise, you weren't even in this world at that point.
No, I wasn't.
26.
Fantastic. Yes.
Moineau.
So you know Jacques Monod, Captain Jacques Monod. He's a good captain. Well, he's an effective captain, not a particularly well-liked captain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He's strict.
Would he have been maybe a slightly lower rank when Seaman Key first met him?
Why? He's an elf.
Yeah, good point.
Chances
So,
are he's lived
see-
a lot longer than Seaman Key.
Yeah. So Seaman Key might have served under him an occasion or two, maybe when training.
No, I don't think directly. I think you know him by reputation rather than personal experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
When they're out of his earshot and eyesight, Seaman Key's going to go, "That's Captain Jacques. He's got a bit of a hard ass, but he's a pretty good captain. Just not the nicest or best people skills."
Who are you saying this to?
To the party when he's out of earshot of Jacques.
Okay. So after you've been shown to your quarters and settled in, maybe?
Alright, so a bit later on.
Because at the moment, you are literally being introduced to the captain.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Seaman Key is at least going to say, "Captain Jacques, right?"
That's what I said. You may call me Captain Jacques. I would remind you of my last name, but I'm sure you'll mispronounce it.
Right.
In fact, it's probably...
Monisu. Monisu?
Le moineau.
Le Moineau.
The Mono.
Yeah, I'm actually going to put... Jacques Le Moineau.
Le Monu. Le Monu.
Anybody know French?
I'm meant
Oui,
to know
monsieur.
French.
Sorry?
Oui, monsieur.
All right. What does Le Moineau mean in English?
I don't know that kind of French.
One moment.
If it was like a vegetable or something, an item in a shop, yeah, I could tell you. Or figure out what you
Sparrow,
want.
of course.
I just thought it'd be funny. He's nothing like Jack Sparrow, but I just thought it'd be funny. Anyway.
Do we remember the day that we almost got him?
He's not a
Maybe-
pirate.
maybe-
No, but
he
today
has a
was the day
chaotic-
when we almost caught Jack Sparrow.
Maybe he has a brother called Jack Sparrow.
Why would he...
No, his brother would be called Jacques Sparrow. Get it right.
No.
Just
No,
a
it's
warning.
Pierre. It's Pierre.
Just a warning, due to my knowledge of word meanings and etymology and all that, sparrow is also the slang term amongst certain organizations for an undercover agent.
Interesting. That was
This
not
has
my
changed Pirates
intention.
of the Caribbean completely.
Well, he was-
DM.
He was... Sorry?
DM.
I literally did not intend that, but that is interesting.
Because
Well,
I specifically said not a spy.
Well, when we are escorted to our rooms, I'm setting up my magnificent mansion in my doorway.
Okay.
You lot sleep like poor people. I'm sleeping in luxury.
You're not letting anyone else in there?
I will let other people in if they want to come in, but only if they're nice and they are polite to me.
Okay. Well, we know Phelps isn't going to be.
Phelps is always welcome.
Wait a second. Okay, so Ocean Odyssey. Let's see. Bertram's going to be nice.
I think question goes more to the party at this point.
Fair. So you're gonna let in Bertram, Jerry, Guts, Bew, and Phelps?
I'll let the goblin as well. I'll let them all in.
Yeah. Okay. And De Silva?
Considering he's been half our issues on the ship.
Yes or no?
I'm going to say yes temporarily.
There's no. By the way, there's no sign of Pan.
Oh, thank fuck. My day's perfect now.
Alright.
He would probably ask if he can also stay in your magnificent mansion.
Pan can ask, there is no guarantee though.
Who can ask?
Well, I have the tendency to suddenly grow to larger sizes, so it's either I sleep in your mansion or I sleep outside.
You may sleep in my mansion on the grounds that you are polite and nice to everyone within it.
I'm always nice.
Then you are welcome.
Yay!
Technically, this mansion is my lair. Do not mess with it.
Would Craxian request...
Craxian's going to open.
Go on.
Craxian's going to open the door and go get some home cooking.
Oh, are you a member of Grandma's Academy?
Yep.
Okay.
We covered this like once
Academy
before.
got destroyed.
Okay, well,
Yeah, the Academy no longer exists.
well, his was a weird one anyway. Yeah. Anyway, he's just gonna go somewhere, lock the door, and pretend that everybody doesn't exist for the next 8 hours.
Well, if everybody is in the mansion and you're not, that's going to be easy. It's going to be pretty quiet in the guest quarters because there's going to be nobody in there except you.
That's fine. At this point, just doesn't care.
Though I almost imagine that just to be funny, the forces would also remain outside of the mansion to keep you company and would insist on chatting with you just to make sure you don't feel lonely or left out. So Force is just going to talk at you.
I'm just going to scowl at forces because I'm not going to do it to somebody who's not here.
Yeah. That just seems to be the kind of thing you would do. But anyway.
I think Danger would also try to get Craxian's attention. He wants to talk to him.
Hey, Craxian.
My mansion has
Craxian.
locked doors.
Hey,
Should have been safe.
Hey, Craxian. Hey, Craxian.
Craxian's plan to avoid being irritated has failed miserably.
We'll see. So what is Danger doing?
Hey, Craxian, if you don't mind a word in private.
Don't mind me.
In private means just you and the other person. This is an A and B conversation, so see your way out.
Just act like I'm not here.
God damn it. Alright, fine. So, Craxian, this team that you put together, near as I can tell, my efforts to teach ethics have fallen on mostly deaf ears. From what I can tell,
He didn't put them together. Just saying. Didn't mean to interrupt.
He joined us.
Keep going.
Yes, but Danger doesn't know that.
Right. Well, that's
assumed
this is
Jack
forces.
was
This is forces interrupting because it'd be funny.
Oh, okay. Well, that being true, however, doesn't matter. Near as I can tell, they're like a weapon, and
Well, thanks very much.
basically the best that you can do is like just aim them at something that people aren't gonna miss, and or something that it's good to point them at. So,
Like
maybe
Wakernia.
best,
It's already destroyed
Yeah.
anyway.
maybe best in the future that I focus my efforts more on containment rather than trying to get them to all become, law-abiding citizens.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So the problem you're running into is that we're not from this sphere of reality, and have no idea that in one of their minds, their word is the law, because they're big and scary and generally control the environment around them.
Yeah, that one's gonna take a little bit more.
You're not going to change her mind. It's chemically, or not. It's physically impossible, because that is
A dragon.
very nature of her species.
Look, either way, I think we can both agree that left unchecked, that at least a couple of these people are going to be a problem in the future. Alright? They're going to eventually do something which really, really should not be done. And it's going to be too big for any of you to bail out of the situation, and it's going to get you all killed.
It's probably going to be me, says Forces.
You're not helping.
Well,
How do you know I'm very helpful?
He did lead the attack on the vampiric pirate warlord.
Yeah.
That got him chasing us, so yeah. I believe that it might be Forces, but it could also just as easily be Lila.
Hey, hang on. It could also be Seaman Key. You don't know.
Yeah. Either way, we need to agree right now, okay, that there needs to be some risk assessment going on here, because sooner or later, their mouth is going to write a check that their ass can't cash.
What's a check?
Never mind. What I mean
Okay.
is that sooner or later they're going to get into a problem they can't get themselves out of, and you're all going to die as a result.
Nah. We always get out of it. You'll see. You've been with us long enough, you'll see.
History is littered with people who thought they could get out of anything, and then they died.
But we haven't.
And that's true in any reality.
Come on. You know.
Keep pushing your luck. Keep pushing your luck. Find out where it leads, because it's not anywhere good. All I'm asking is for some help to try to rein in only the most dangerous impulses of the group.
Nope.
Not saying don't go adventuring and killing stuff that needs killing. I'm just saying, maybe keep from doing things that puts everybody in jeopardy at the same time, and possibly ends in all of us getting killed.
Nope, your job now. I require.
Yeah, they've been.
God.
To be fair, Craxian has been trying very hard to control us. It is probably your turn.
God. Why won't you listen to sense? With two of us, it would be easier.
No, it wouldn't. They would just double down on ignoring everything and doing whatever the hell they feel like because that's exactly what they do. Because that's how dragons think, and some of the others just accidentally make stuff. But yeah, no one listens. No one does anything intelligent, and I'm tired. So very, very tired. And I can't even get home through magic anymore because the magics we used have disappeared.
And you think you're the only one who wants to get home? Hello, I don't even belong here.
Do any of us really?
Again, not helping.
Dad, do I have to stop this?
Put in the corner.
You know what? Fine. Just you give up then. You know what? If that's the kind of being that you are, you just go ahead and give up.
You should put me in
It's
charge.
it's either that or I snap.
You did once on already when we went
And
to,
that's something.
when we went to Chaipan, remember?
No, we want a permanent version of that.
Fine. I guess just like every other time in my life, I'm gonna have to do it myself.
No, you just leave us to our own devices. We'll be fine. We've been doing it just fine.
Left to your own devices, you're gonna get everyone killed. Probably kill a lot of other people who are not needing to be killed.
We've only destroyed 2 ships so far, I think.
You see, it's the
And
only.
one whole species and started a war with a vampire who, even if he doesn't kill us outright with his minions, will clearly outlive us. Like,
You know.
All right, fine. I'll do it myself. And he walks out.
Walks
You
out
are
of where?
welcome in my mansion, by the way, Danger.
Just walks away.
Are you walking into the Magnificent Mansion, or are you walking out of the guest quarters into the rest of the ship?
Gonna walk into the Magnificent Mansion.
Okay.
Inside you see just a fucking casino just going on inside there. Welcome. That's 1 gold entry if you want to come in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the angel.
We got blackjack over there, hookers down there, and
I
there's
think,
bedrooms upstairs.
I think the angel probably would have left.
Why? Everyone loves blackjack and hookers.
But remember, do you remember what the angel's mission was?
To take on Rapture.
To try and regain Rapture. So I think he would have flown up into the air when the hunters were coming for you, and might very well have been left behind when you bounced away.
Crab apples.
He'll
I
find
hope
us
he's
again if he really
okay.
wants us.
Yeah, I'm going straight to bed.
Gold entry. 1 gold entry.
Here.
Thank you. Did you want room service?
No.
Did you want bed surface?
No.
Did you want waking up early?
Do you want extra pillows?
For the last time, I just want to go to bed.
Okay, before you do, can you fill out this questionnaire of 50 questions of what you do and don't want?
No!
Ethically, I'm just trying to fulfill all your needs while you're in here.
Goddamn my urge to teach ethics.
And legally, I need you to go through all this as well, just to make sure that you aren't allergic to anything.
He
And I also need you to sign the bottom to say that any injuries you sustain while in here is not my fault.
J7.
Oh my god. He takes it and he will go through, and he'll just he gets about halfway through before he somehow, you can tell looking at his face, it's just getting worse and worse and worse as he goes through, and eventually he absolutely just snaps. He can't anymore. He
B6.
He takes the thing and just
That's
throws
a
it on the
hit.
ground.
Yes!
Throws it on the ground and just walks off in the direction of the bedrooms.
I'm sorry, you can't go to the bedrooms until you've signed the bottom. It's for health and safety purposes.
He turns briefly and just goes. I threw it on the ground. He turns around and says, I swear, if you do not let me go right now, I'm going to take that form and stick it where the sun don't shine.
You do
Much as I
do
want to
realise-
see that, I don't recommend starting on a dragon in their own lair. You're just gonna have to put up with their bullshit.
BRB 2 seconds. But you do realise I am able to allow people in and outside my mansion. All you have to do is sign at the bottom that no, you will not attempt to do harm to anyone on the ship while you're in here. That's all you need to do.
Oh, fine. He picks it up, signs it, throws it back on the ground, and then storms off.
Thank you.
By the way, that contract is now covered in, toxic freaking secretions, but,
The 42 male strippers will be in your room in 25 minutes. Thank you for signing.
For the love of God, no! I don't want strippers!
You stopped halfway through.
He didn't ask for extra pillows.
Oh my god.
Seaman Key just says to Phelps, E4.
Miss. D5.
You hit.
Excellent.
Yeah, so they're playing battleships and cruisers. And what's everyone else doing? I mean, presumably getting a long rest, right?
Yes.
Long rest time.
The new guy hasn't met Phelps yet. We've got to introduce them.
I feel our froggy friend didn't want to answer any of these questions. I should just take yes for all the ones he didn't do. Ethically, it's the right thing to do. At least he's then got the option for all of it. Yes to turn down service. Yes to turn up service.
pretty
Yes to morning wood.
I'm pretty sure that if
you alter a contract after it's been signed, it's null and void.
It's only just that. Essentially, the dotted line says is no harm will come to him within the mansion, and he won't do harm.
Are you looking through the contract?
Yeah, so I'm essentially just seeing what you ticked yes to and what you ticked no to, so I know what to send to your room when you want it.
On the bottom of the very last page, you see a note scrawled all the way at the bottom that just says in bold letters, "Don't even think about it."
So, it says don't think about it, but when I think, good things happen.
I'm not sure if you live outside your own head, but I assure you that what you think is reality is not actual reality.
Well, in all fairness, I'm pretty sure I don't live in my own head. I'm pretty sure I'm sat on a big throne between all of us just looking down. But aside from that, he didn't fill out half the questionnaire. Everyone else did. You did! Granted, you ticked no for everything, but still.
Of course I did. I'm very thorough when it comes to contracts.
Granted, I'm surprised you ticked no to the strippers. It's actually more concerning everyone else ticked yes to the strippers.
It shouldn't be anyone else's business but our own what we marked on the contracts and what we didn't.
That's fair enough.
There is such a thing as confidentiality.
Yes, but they haven't shut up about the strippers. I think it kind of gave it away. They weren't worried about.
The only one we're talking about strippers right now is you.
FY at the back all years. Talk. It's like,
You probably hear a muffled scream.
Who the fuck broke their contract? Who the fuck? It's Stone Island!
You see Jeremiah Crunch eating the leg of a male stripper.
Okay, before I kick you out my mansion for eating the hired help, why are you eating the hired help?
Thought it was dinner. Plus, like, isn't everything in your mansion just magically summoned? It's not real, it's just food.
Technically, yes, but there's a buffet over there. Could you please not eat the staff? You have no idea how much thought power went into designing each of these people.
I thought this was like the one opportunity I had to indulge my cannibalistic tendencies. I normally hold them back because people are people. But
okay, if you want to do that, we can do it in your room. You can't do it in the open to the hired help.
I didn't know
We have
they were real
standards in here.
people.
Technically they aren't, but technically they are. It's very confusing in here.
Look,
If you want to eat someone, you can do it in your room. You can take him with you.
fine. Send in 2 more.
Fine, any preference. Male, female, black, white, Caucasian, Asian,
No.
race. Just anything I have.
Just meat. Just living, fresh meat.
I'm now sending 14 cows up to his bedroom.
Not cows. He doesn't want cows, he wants humans. Humanoids.
Oh. Fine. 14 minotaurs.
Ha ha. You llama
You
brain.
didn't just order the fruit bowl.
I have to admit, this has been my most profitable venture yet. Maybe I should open this up to the rest of the members of the crew. I'll go ask our ethics professor if that's a good idea.
I wouldn't recommend it. The captain's a bit, excuse my language, he's a bit of a hard ass.
Then it sounds like he needs a stripper.
Holy fuck.
He's very disciplined. Very disciplined. He's one of AWA's
Finest captains.
even if he is a moody pants.
Moody pants.
Moody pants. I heard people mutter things about him when I was training in the Navy. A little bit scary.
So if I used wish, for example, tomorrow to wish all his clothes into ball gown dresses, would that be wrong?
Yes, but would it be funny? Also, yes.
Yes. I'll go ask our ethics professor. He might be able to get me out these tendencies.
He's sleeping.
I'm just going to sit way outside his room with just all the paperwork.
Sleeping and the door is locked.
But remember, he commands this. If he doesn't want the door to be locked, then it won't be. Or rather, she.
I'm gonna be polite first and knock on the door.
No answer.
I'm just gonna knock again.
We broke north.
Still no answer.
Yeah, we've broken north.
Okay.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Have fun.
Enjoy.
G2 felt.
I have questions about ethics. I want to learn. You said you'd make me a better person. Mansion, please move all his furniture to the ceiling for when he wakes up. Thank you. And I'm gonna just let him sleep.
That's not really letting him sleep, but okay.
It's only when he wakes up. The
moment he
furniture will all move
the
to
moment
ceiling
he
when he wakes up.
the moment he wakes up, all his furniture will be on the ceiling. Yes.
Correct. I'm not gonna interrupt a man while he sleeps. I'm not an animal.
For fuck's sake. Holy shit. Okay.
And I'm gonna go take a long rest myself.
Finally. Okay. So you all get sleep. Is Cracks doing anything else in particular?
No.
Nope. Alright. So you all get a long rest. Nobody disturbs the captain or the crew, right?
They've signed contracts. They can't fuck up with my mansion. We'll be fine.
No. I mean, the captain and crew of the ship you're on. Jacques' crew. Not Jerry's crew.
Oh no,
Jacques' crew.
I am not going to disturb them until I've spoke with the ethics professor if it on the right things to do.
Alright. Well, when you finish your long rest, Danger will suddenly wake up to find himself and all the other furnishings in the room on the ceiling.
Huh? What the fuck? What the hell?
Is there anything particular that you want to do at the end of your long rest?
Danger wants to find out who did this, first of all.
What's your passive insight?
17. No, sorry, 20.
It's 20. I think you know. I think you know.
Okay. Oh, dang it. Lila.
Con! FYI, when you come out your room, everyone is walking on the ceiling. I've just flipped the gravity in the building because I got bored during the night.
What the hell?
Hello down there. Good sleep?
Watch me fail.
You put my stuff on the ceiling.
Technically, I put everything on the ceiling. My mind wandered during the night.
Why can't you just be normal?
Technically, this wasn't my fault. This is just my mind wandering. The mansion kind of adapts to what I think.
You know, where I come from, we have medications for that.
But anyway, I have some ethics questions I wanted to ask you. As I know you're trying to make me
Ethics
a better...
questions later, coffee first.
Oh, did you want any particular coffee?
Good coffee. Black sugar.
Would you like it in your room, or would you like it downstairs in the dining hall?
In my hand. Right
Holy
now.
shit! No!
I snap my fingers and a small mug of coffee just floats in front of you.
Phew. I thought you were just going to make scalding hot coffee appear in his hand.
No, this is worse, because I'd like to point out the gravity's flipped and he's walking upside down.
Danger takes the coffee and goes to take a sip. Just. One moment of peace.
Well, don't worry, we have a meditation suite, we have a sauna, we have a pool. We also have a swamp. I presumed you might like that a bit better.
Why didn't you tell me this last night?
You stop filling in all this stuff. You didn't read the entire thing. It's there, number 47.
I got bored after page 12.
Fair enough. I might need to shorten the list. It's difficult trying to cater for everyone.
There's too many things on this.
Stephen King has 7 pages just for her.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. But anyway, Stephen King informed me of this captain's essentially a dick. And no one likes him, so I wanted to check ethically if all his clothes became ball-gown dresses. Would that be wrong? Because I'd be making everyone else happy, and I'd be pissing him off, but he is the captain, and I'd be pissing him off. So ethically, would that be the right thing to do? Because I'd be making a lot of people happy.
Ethically speaking, that is antagonistic, and it is not going to help anybody, especially considering that we're trying to have this captain transport us someplace. So, maybe we don't piss off the guy who's actually taking us where we need to go.
Maybe.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. I'll take it under advisement. You're a lot more useful than Craxian. He just yells at me and says I'm in the wrong. He doesn't tell me why. Ain't nothing. No, I'm not.
It's way too early in the morning for this.
Well,
almost
don't worry. Don't worry. If you want to make any changes, you just go into your room. I've been setting this up in all the rooms along, making sure my mind doesn't wander. Essentially, you can now just edit the room the way you see fit. I do apologize for this morning upon...
So, if I wanted my room to be a swamp?
Yeah, that's pretty simple.
Interesting.
I am trying to make this better for everyone within here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you made a good point. I need to be a better person.
That much is apparent.
So, from this day forward, as soon as I have any issues whatsoever, I will come to you.
Somehow I feel like that is going to become something I despise.
No, you don't have to worry. I'll only come to you once, twice, 3 times a day at most.
Ah!
And I will always bring you coffee first.
Sure, why not? All right, fine.
Back. Give me hugs.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm back. Give me hugs.
You're back. Give you hugs. Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because, yes, noise. Anyway.
So yes, Danger has agreed to answer ethics questions on the condition of coffee.
Oh, it won't be just coffee. You'll be getting more things. Oh, also, as you're here, before I forget, a couple of weeks ago, Craxian had a mental breakdown. We were at a place. We got things called Jade Lotuses. We essentially got pet. I have a couple of extra if any of them would interest you. I have a Mastiff. I have a Rock. Oh, I have a giant panther tentacle thing.
You have a dog?
Yes, I do.
How big is the dog?
Mastiff size.
Medium.
Out of character, wouldn't he be able to ride it because he's small?
Yes.
That's what I thought I should offer you, like a flying creature, a land creature, anything. Also, if you want any of them changing, just let me know. I'll true polymorph him. I'll recatch it for you. If there's anything in particular you're wanting.
The Mastiff. I think I want the Mastiff.
Okay. As soon as you're rested up and you come out your room later, I'll have it all ready for you. I just need to go collect it. I put it down in my room.
All right.
And I'm going to go get him his Mastiff.
Uh-huh. So, while that's going on... Did somebody leave?
Star disconnected.
Oh.
You can always go to Craxian.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's Craxian doing? Waking up alone in the guest quarters, I'm assuming. Ah, there we go. She came back.
Honestly, seriously thinking about going up to the
Connection net.
Okay.
deck of the ship, jumping off the side, getting on his mount, heading for the mainland.
Okay.
But actually not moving, just sitting there going,
Just thinking about it.
peace, quiet, peace, quiet. This isn't their mansion, they can't control the walls. I barricade the doors, and maybe I can just get them all, leave me alone until we arrive. Oh.
Hey, you're awake. You don't look so good. You alright? I know you're not feeling seasick because we've been traveling together for quite some time. Although,
Fine. Just tired, mentally Tired.
Stop
Do you need more
fighting.
sleep? You probably
It's
should
not
have
the
more
kind
sleep.
of tired. It's not the kind of tired sleep's going to fix.
Nonsense. Nothing like a good
He
night's
starts.
sleep to make you feel better.
He starts to get a wild look in his eye, and then it passes. No, we don't say things like that. It scares people.
Like what?
Unless we make people sleep permanently. Maybe more sleep would do me good.
Yeah, go get some more sleep. You're clearly not feeling great.
And Craxian calls back into bed. And posts his, well, I don't even know where his fucking retainers are at this point, so it doesn't even matter.
You don't know where his what is? Oh, his
His
retainers.
three retainers.
Yeah, they've been following you around. Keep him
He
quiet.
posts them to, like, act as buffer against anybody and everybody. Like, they're under orders to say, Craxian is indisposed, do not bother him.
Okay. So what doing? What is Seaman Key up to at the moment?
Seaman Key is probably just like trying to deal with the loss of, well, just trying to deal with everything that's happened. He's discovered Krakens aren't quite the monsters he thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
And now his precious ship that he viewed as a home was destroyed.
Yes.
And yeah, ship gets sunk, it's the ocean, but he's a little bit sad, but he's also glad they're alive.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Simon Key's gonna ask Phelps, do you miss Catspaw?
It was a ship. I wasn't on it very long. In fact, I'm sure you recall that we served together before the Catspaw.
Yeah, that lobster guy. Shame he turned out to be a pirate.
You liked him?
He's a pretty good captain. He did save my life when I thought the ship had been taken. The ship I used to work on had been taken out by pirates.
He knew you had something he needed, that's all.
Yeah, it's just not nice having someone mess with your trust in them like that.
It's better not to trust anyone in my experience. Always assume that everyone's got a knife for your back.
Yeah, you've got to trust someone. You can't live your whole life being distrustful.
The only one you can trust is yourself.
I trust my friends, even if they do drive me nuts sometimes.
Even Lyra.
Even Lyra. She means well.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't.
She's a dragon. She's going to do dragon things.
Exactly.
It's not something that she can help, much like I can't help being Krakenkin. I can't help having my own instincts and having the urge to hit that celestial constantly.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with that anymore.
I liked having debates with him.
Him constantly whining about his failure.
Oh, did he go to you for counselling?
Of course. Everyone talks to me. They think I'm a good listener.
Well, you are. And you're blunt. If someone's being an idiot, you will outright tell them they're being an idiot.
This is true, but then again, almost everyone is being an idiot. Most of the time.
Why are you always so monotone? I
learned early on in life not to raise my voice. It doesn't do to draw attention to yourself.
I mean, you hate stupid people, and yet you're kind of on a crew full of stupid people.
Like I said, everyone is an idiot from time to time. No one, not even the smartest man alive, can be smart all the time. If you're to avoid people who made idiotic decisions from time to time, you would be avoiding everyone.
B6. I assume they're still playing battleships as they're talking.
I thought that we'd had a long rest. And this was the
We
morning.
had.
My apologies.
This
I
is the
was in the
morning.
bathroom.
This is the morning.
Okay, I lost Wi-Fi for a bit, so yeah. Right. Well, thank you for the talk, Phelps. I'm feeling a bit cooped up. I'm gonna pop outside and make sure the ship hasn't been half obliterated.
Are you sure that's wise?
What, you think the elves are gonna jump me?
Who knows? Like I said, trust no one.
Understood. I'll bring someone with me.
Alright.
Who do? Hey, Crexian! You wanna go on a walk round the ship with me?
Oh, I'm sure we'd love that. This faucet.
Get some fresh air? Maybe it'll do you some good.
As you approach Craxian's room, 3 people are standing at the door going, "Craxian is indisposed. Please do not bother him."
Okay.
No one make me go.
Lyra! Or Danger!
Hide.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
I don't have to do that. I can just create doors and hide inside anywhere I want.
Oh my
Look at
God.
me! I have special powers!
I came prepared to hide.
What would I need to roll to spot them?
Your passive perception needs to be greater than whatever they roll for stealth.
Oh, you can't win against me.
Well, my passive is 15.
Yeah. So if you're gonna need to make some active rolls to see if you can. You're not gonna be able to spot them right away. You're gonna have to go hunting for them.
Huh.
Okay.
I don't have to roll stealth. I could just create a door and make it disappear and have my own office.
I rolled, but I can't see the result. I just see my command.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Try it again on a separate line. So it's
There it goes. Oh my
Not
god.
one. Yeah. So yeah. You spot the grung.
Hey, Danger, I was going to go for a walk around the ship. Do you want to come with me?
Let me guess. You're trying to do something that I'm going to consider not wise.
I'm going to go for a walk around the ship, but I do not know the crew, and I just think it would be better to walk around with someone, being I don't know the crew.
Uh-huh. Fine. Alright then.
Yay!
I'm
Where's
just gonna
Lyra?
Don't make a sound in my office. Just remain quiet.
She must be having some fun in the casino, or with hookers, or something. I wanted to thank her for the complimentary fruit basket. Oh well.
Don't fall for the trap. Remain silent.
Let's get this over with.
You don't have to come if you don't want to.
I really don't.
Then don't. Don't feel forced to walk just because I asked you. You have your own free will, you know.
Alright then. I'm gonna go sharpen my weapons. And off he walks.
Oh.
Seaman Key will wait till he's out of earshot and slightly sad monkey noises.
Sad monkey noises.
Instead of walking around the ship, no, with a crew he doesn't know, he's just going to hang outside the
Hang outside the
door of
what?
the mansion, try and get a bit of fresh air.
Oh,
And
okay.
instead of walking around the ship like alone, because that might not be such a good idea, he's just going to hang outside the front door of the mansion. So he's still on the main part of the ship, but
You're still
he's
in
like,
you're still in the guest room, which is the guest. Yeah. Which is where, of course,
yeah,
Craxian is
looking out the
sleeping,
window, force of habit.
and Forces. Craxian and Forces are in there. What are you looking at? Says Forces.
Just wanted to get a bit of fresh air, but it seems like everyone's asleep or they don't want to go outside.
Well, we were warned not to.
But you were asleep, to be honest.
Yeah. Was for a bit. Stayed up a long time. Stayed up late into the night talking with Craxian.
Oh, you two had a nice chat then.
Well, I did. I think he fell asleep while I was still talking, to be honest.
Have you been reading Danger's book?
No. Oh. No. I thought I was being interesting.
Sleep.
He must have really needed the sleep.
Maybe. Poor guy.
Yeah. Did you see he set his servants outside the room?
I saw folks standing outside telling people to go away, so I left him alone.
Not going to make friends like that, is he?
He just needs some alone time.
That's boring, though.
Well, yeah, but we all need alone time, and it's not like he grew up a sailor. He's not used to having people around him all the time.
Well, true, but he's on a ship now, so we better get used to it.
Sure, he will eventually. He's just someone that likes his alone time.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, everyone likes privacy every now and again. It's embarrassing to do certain things in front of your crewmates. But
Oh, is that what he's doing? He didn't strike me as kind of
probably.
paladin.
Why else would he need privacy?
They're chatting. Is there, like, anyone around?
Yeah. Craxian, you probably do overhear most of this conversation. Are you going to speak up and defend yourself?
I just want sleep.
I thought Seaman Key was standing outside the mansion.
Yes.
Craxian's not
Craxian's
in the
not
mansion.
Yeah, Craxian's not in the mansion.
Ah, Seaman Key thought he was.
No, both he and Forces chose to stay in the guest room. The guest berth, as it were.
We should move away from his room a little bit.
You should have stayed in my casino. You could have had all the silence you wanted and privacy.
Privacy in a casino. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's exactly what you'd expect to find in a casino.
Those rooms upstairs?
How big is the inside of your magnificent mansion?
A magnificent mansion has no limit. It's pretty much your imagination that limits it.
Well, according to the spell, not so. I think this has evolved beyond the magnificent mansion at this point. But
He also has demi-plane. He could have combined it with a demi-plane.
yes. You can create any floor plan you like, but the space can't exceed 50 cubes, each 10 feet aside. So, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I can.
You would have to use... Sorry?
I wouldn't be able to have the full scale casino, but I'd be able to have a decent size of place. And all I have to do is reuse some of the rooms instead of going, here's a banquet hall. It's more, here's a slightly larger buffet. I had to fit another area for the blackjack.
Fool. Anyway.
Also, I better deliver that mastiff.
Yeah, you need to deliver the mastiff.
I'm going to knock on his door and patiently wait. It's a polite thing to do, and he is teaching me a lot about good manners.
Alright. But is he in there? Cause...
You wouldn't hear anything back because he's not in his room.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I'm going to have to deliver his mastiff later.
Yeah, he's wandering around trying to find some place to sharpen his sword.
Does the mansion have its own...
No, that's one of the few things it does not have.
So
Of course.
So you probably find the pool, the casino,
Gym,
the
the
gym.
gym.
And of course, because there's a gym, there's got to be a sauna.
Exactly.
Well, I guess I'll just go back to my room.
And when you go back to your room, you see Lila standing outside it.
Well, hello.
Ah,
I thought you were in your
hello
room.
there. I'm all right.
Here's your Mastiff.
They hand you a device about the size, well, what would be recognized by us as the size of a baseball, that resembles a flower made out of jade stone.
Just a little warning for you. Praxian kind of doesn't like these things. The reason why I didn't use my Hydra in our fight earlier.
Uh-huh. Well,
Because he doesn't like them, so I was just looking out for his feelings. So if you want to have your Mastiff out, you have to release it when he's not around, and then bring it to him. He might get used to it that way.
uh-huh. That sounds a lot like a euphemism, but okay.
I didn't mean for it to come off like that. Please keep your clothes on.
I would never.
You'll never keep your clothes on? Oh, God.
I don't think he... Do you have clothes, Zagrung?
Yeah, he is wearing full, like, look at his art. I'll show you.
I was going to say, these conversations are going to be a lot more awkward if he was stood around nude this entire time.
Yeah, he's wearing clothes. He has full
Nice.
armor and everything.
Nice.
He actually does have gloves, by the way.
Cool.
Anyways, Danger goes, how do you work this thing?
Oh, you just throw it and the creature comes out.
So I just throw it on the ground.
Correct.
Throw it on the ground.
Alright. And he proceeds to do exactly that. And I'm guessing it.
Well,
a
actually,
mastiff.
he has to attune to it first, actually. So
Nothing happens.
so nothing happens.
Oh, shit, I forgot you need to attune to the thing. My mistake, sorry.
Alright then.
Sorry, that completely skipped my mind. Sorry. I am sorry about that.
Mechanically speaking, is there an item to add to the sheet to make it work, or do I just have to
It's
improv it?
It's basically an iron flask.
Okay.
But this one, as opposed to containing a extraplanar creature, it contains a mastiff.
Alrighty.
There's also one more thing I just want to quickly say to you. As you're teaching me ethics and you're trying to help me, if you need anything from me, just let me know.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I appreciate that. He's gonna take the time to attune to it.
I'll
Okay.
leave you be. I'm going to have a little wander around the ship.
So yes.
If we get attacked, I might as well know how to get to, well, the deck.
I'm sure we'll see each other very soon.
I'm sure we will. Enjoy the Mastiff.
Uh-huh. And he goes back into his room, which, by the way, should now be a swamp. Because he asked for that.
Mhm.
And he is going to take however long it takes to attune to this.
A couple of hours.
Okay, so a couple of hours. Cool. Because he's already got his long rest. Yeah, he's gonna just kind of sit in the swamp and attune.
Okay. So, Noodle, excuse me. Which character is it? Fuck. Seaman Key. There we go. Would see Lila heading out of the magnificent mansion. Forces says to Lila, Craxian wants to be left alone.
Okay.
Like, probably shouldn't disturb him.
It's no issue. I've been taking morality lessons, what is right and what is wrong, and if he wants his privacy, he will be given it.
Morality lessons? You.
I'm just walking away. Yes, I'm going to be good. I'm not going to disturb him.
But it's you.
You can't use me to irritate Craxian anymore. I'm taking lessons to become a better person.
But you're not even a person, you're a dragon. You're above all that.
I am not walking into this trap.
Maybe you should talk to Phelps.
Nope, I'm not walking into this trap. I'm going to be a good person.
What trap? It's not a trap. It's not.
Nope. I'm just going to start making my way to the top of the deck.
But you can't go up there. The captain says no, remember? Supposed to leave the captain alone.
His exact words were, do not interfere with his crew. I have no intention of interfering with his crew.
What are you going to interfere with?
Nothing. I'm going to be a good person.
Getting some fresh air.
So Seaman Key and Lila head up onto the deck.
No. Oh, God. I'm trying to think what to do.
He's just going to look over the side for some fresh air.
Yeah. The crew look at you as an irritation as they have to move around you as they're pulling the sails this way and that to guide it through the choppy waters around Wakernia.
Some help?
Sorry?
Do you want some help with that? The ropes and stuff?
They don't even seem to acknowledge your existence. Besides to scowl.
You sure I'm pretty good with ropes?
You are disturbing the nice people. They are trying to do their jobs. If they don't if they do not want help from a dragon and a kraken, that is their choice.
Feels weird just sitting around, though. I'm used to working.
Wait, did you say kraken?
Exhibit A. Just gesture to Seaman Key.
We got a fucking kraken aboard?
Chill, I ain't gonna kill anyone. Most krakens aren't killers, don't worry.
Not in my experience. Captain, did you know we got a kraken aboard?
I'd like to point out, technically, I haven't done anything wrong. I've been trying to be a good person.
Jacques walks over. What do you mean we have a kraken aboard?
Exactly what he said. I'm part kraken. But most krakens aren't killers.
If you're a kraken, then you can swim, can't you?
Yeah, I can swim.
Good. He smiles.
Why?
Throw him overboard.
If you attempt to throw my friend overboard after your queen promised us safe passage, you are not incur
Safe.
our wrath. You have broken the word of your queen.
You are
I'm pretty sure
absolutely...
she's gonna do more to you than anything we could.
Hush, your captain
He
is
is not
talking.
done
Yes,
You're
I promised
captain.
the crew, I promised the guests safe passage. The kraken will be quite safe in the water. The rest of my guests will be far safer without a kraken on board.
I'm not going to kill anybody. Most krakens don't kill people. The only ones that do are the exiles.
And you assume that I should take the word of a kraken?
How about the word of a gold dragon? How about you take the word of a gold dragon?
And you're the gold dragon.
I will proceed to take my gold dragon form.
Are you hovering above the deck when you do this?
Yes. I'm not going to slow down the production of the ship. Your queen has promised a safe passage. I have already vouched for her and for my friend here.
Was the queen aware of what you were when you were invited to board my ship?
I think Mello would have known. Out of character, I'm pretty sure Mello would have known.
Yes.
I'm sure the queen knew everything about us when we entered onto her fleet's ship.
I am literally employed by the crown. I've worked for King Carrick himself.
King Carrick,
Yeah.
the one who abandoned us.
King Carrick did not abandon you. He reached divinity and went into the heavens. Otherwise, we would have another situation with a giant exploding magical person.
A giant exploding magical person.
How do I persuade this guy I'm not a danger?
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah.
Listen,
Can I give you
she's-
advantage?
I get a plus 21. You can if you want. Listen, my friend here is no issue to anyone. The fact that you are trying to cause an issue is making it seem like you are the threat on the ship currently.
Oh, Jesus!
All we are trying to do is cause safe passage.
How...
If we return her back to the lower decks, and I'll put her inside my mansion, she will not cause an issue to anyone here.
Very well. Go below decks and stay there till we get to Wakernia. As you promised to begin with.
I came out to stretch my wings. That's all I came out to do.
Look, the terms were simple. I will take you to Wakernia if you do not interfere with me and my crew.
And I have no intention of interfering
You
with anyone. I'm
already
taking ethics
have.
lessons.
Get below deck right now, or our contract is null and void.
Key, before I forget, was it the contract we signed with him, or didn't we sign it with the Queen? I'm just double checking.
It was with the Queen. You can do ascending if you don't
I
believe
am
me,
the
Cap.
authority on this ship. When you get back to Awa, you'll be under her jurisdiction. For right now, I am the absolute ruler of all I survey. Now get below deck.
Very well. Key, I may be petty later and ignore these ethics lessons. I'm trying to be a good person. But clearly, this captain wants to start a mutiny against the Queen in a revolution. I'm pretty sure that classes as a threat. Am I right? And I'm saying this to Key. I'm not saying this to the entire crew.
He said, yeah, this is after you've gone back below deck, right?
Yeah.
Yes, considering he's already said, even though this ship belongs to the Queen, he does not have to follow her orders. That sounds...
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
Actually, it was, because I actually double-checked this 3 times, going, wasn't the contract we made with the Queen? And he even said, it's his ship, he doesn't have to follow the rules, pretty much.
That's not exactly what he said, though, is it?
No.
He is going to talk. He's actually hoping that the captain's in earshot when they're having this conversation for a certain reason.
Okay.
Look at the situation from his perspective. Krakens do not exactly have a great reputation in the seas. As far as he's concerned, I am a threat.
You're a danger to everyone on board, including his own crew.
And
yeah, as far as
the
he's
Queen
concerned,
vouched for you, and a ancient gold dragon has vouched for you. You're employed by the crown, and yet he's saying you're a threat to the people, even though
but
you work for the same country he does, and you hold the same rank he does.
I don't hold the same rank he does.
No, you don't.
But I have high
Bear in
deception.
mind-
I have high-ass deception. He does not know this. So I can bullshit my way through this one.
But
So you're going to use bullshit to give yourself the excuse to attack one of the...
No, I'm not. I am not attacking anyone.
Oh, but you want to.
I so want to, yes, but I'm taking ethics lessons and I'm becoming a good person. And ethically, bludgeoning this man to an inch of his life is not ethically sound.
No.
I want to with every fibre of my being because he's started shit with my friend.
You broke the rules. You came above deck.
Can I?
Yes.
talk?
Yes. Sorry.
Queen Mellow may have said I'm okay. You may have said I'm okay. Several people know I'm okay. But the captain does not know me personally. I'm sure he's probably had negative run-ins with Krakens in the past. He's just trying to protect his crew. He would not have his rank and would have kept his rank without good reason. Is he a jerk? Yes. Do my instincts desire me to maybe get snappy with him? Yes, but I understand he's a captain. He's got a crew to look after. I don't like the fact he doesn't like me. I don't like the fact he doesn't trust me. Trust is very important when working on a ship, but I can understand why he doesn't.
Why he doesn't trust? Yeah.
Yes. Simki may not like that he doesn't trust, but he understands.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. That's completely fine. But if he tries to throw you off the ship again, for no valid reason, except for the grounds, you're a squid, I will wish Mello here in your defense. Because he is trying to break the contract she assigned and has made.
No. No, he's not.
I think everything will be okay. If something does attack the ship, we may end up having to defend ourselves anyway.
No. If something attacks the ship, we let them resolve it, and when they all die, and he comes moaning at us for not helping, we have only followed his commands and remained out of his business.
Yeah, he told you to stay out of it.
Just because he doesn't want 2 extremely powerful beings helping defend his people in case, I don't know, one of the 4,000 Krakens in the ocean come and kill them, or the giant-ass fleet of massacre pirates that are stronger than gods at this point. It's not our fault. It's on him, as he refused to accept help from anyone.
It's not what... No, he just didn't want you to interfere. You're expanding this way beyond, as usual.
I have not expanded anything. I'm placing hypothetical situations.
I mean,
What could potentially happen?
does have a point there, Mr. DM.
Sorry?
If he doesn't want us to assist, then
He doesn't
not
want you to
assist.
interfere. That's right. But
And assisting is
he didn't
classed as
say
interfering.
he didn't say he refused help. He just
told us to fuck off and go
He just-
back under deck. He doesn't want us anywhere near him.
just stay out of his
So
business.
So that's refusing assistance. Because this all
You
began
didn't-
with our
you
Kraken
didn't-
here offering to help.
After already violating the "don't bother us" mandate.
I wasn't bothering anyone though. I was getting fresh air.
As far as he's concerned, you were bothering his crew.
Well, I'm just going to chill out here, looking out the window, because
But
habit.
before we stop this, I'm going to be a little bit naughty. How about we use a wish?
Yeah, but you might lose the ability to wish if you cast it.
Yes,
What are
but
you
considering
gonna
he's
wish
acting like a
What are you gonna wish for?
considering he's acting like such a bitch, I think changing him a hit from a he to a she is a good idea.
No, please don't. You know it's us.
Why?
'Cause
How
you're-
would he know it's us?
You're a dragon.
What other creature is going to have the potential to cast a spell like that? And has enough of a vendetta against the captain to do that?
Then
It's
how
just
about
petty.
Then how about a wish that's less twatish? We just give him the runs. After he's finished eating, we give him the runs for the next 24 hours.
How much do you know about actual naval history? Giving
I
him,
know it.
giving him diarrhea in this situation, in the middle of the ocean, could kill him.
That's what I said for only 24 hours.
Hydration. Look, I believe in karma. It's going to bite him hard. I'm not worried.
Then how about this? I wish for him to stub his toe, and the moment before
For
it heals, he
fuck's
stubs it
sake.
again.
Not this again.
Oh, that,
It's a
that's
minor
too
cut.
cruel.
It's minor. He will be fine. He'll just regret stubbing his toe. That's all it is. He can't blame anyone for that.
Cruel. Come on. That's the kind of punishment you should give someone like Devontae.
Oh, I already have.
I know. He's not deserving of that kind of punishment.
Fine. How about we wish away every one of his left socks? And right shoes.
What the actual fuck? Why did you
Yes.
decide to pick a fight with every single NPC?
I'm not picking a fight. I'm placing
so-
hypothetical situations.
You are so lucky Danger's not there right now.
I have not started any fights. I actually tried to defuse a fight.
That just leads to another question, though. I mean, which sock is left and which is right if they're not on your feet? Because
Yeah.
if he loses one sock, he can just grab another sock
Right,
from his sock.
right. But the moment he puts the other sock on his left foot, it'll vanish.
Well, there's ways to get around that, though. He can put a bandage on the foot, he can put a bit of fabric on the foot. As long as it's not technically considered a sock,
I'm sorry, what?
as long as it's not technically considered a sock, he can still cover his foot.
Look, I just don't want him being an arse to you. You didn't do anything
Oh.
wrong. You didn't deserve any of that. That's all I'm saying.
A captain has a right to demand that you obey his rules on his ship.
Why don't we speak to our captain about captaininess? He might be able to explain it better than I can.
I understand it's his ship. That makes complete sense. But then when someone offers to help on your ship to earn their way, and you threaten to throw them overboard because of it,
No, that's not why he was gonna. he was gonna throw Key overboard because it was announced that he was a kraken, and that disturbed the crew.
In all fairness, they were disturbed. Us even
Be
stood
bloody
on the deck.
terrified of krakens too. I can't blame them.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: if he sends someone to attack us or anything like that throughout the night,
Why would he?
on the grounds of you are a squid, do I have permission to act in self-defense?
I mean, they're not going to get in your mansion without permission, so I'll be perfectly safe inside the mansion.
Maybe. But
Unless
still,
someone
gonna-
has some
Unless you're going to stage an
Teleportation.
attack just so you have an
no,
excuse.
no, I'm not. I'm not staging any attacks. I'm literally asking if one of us opens the door tomorrow and they're there with swords ready to execute us. Am I allowed to act in self-defense?
Okay, so we're not allowed out of this area of the ship, correct?
Correct.
So if anyone tries to attack me in this area of the ship, then you can defend me, but just to smooth things over, try and make it non-lethal if you have to fight them.
Got it. Quick question.
Okay.
How do you classify non-lethal?
They're not dead and bleeding out.
They're not dead or dying.
So broken bones are fine. Got it.
Fucking hell. I see you ascribe to the Batman concept of non-lethal.
No, it's because I have a plus 10 in strength. I could accidentally break one of their legs. I'm just
Right.
literally trying to find out
Right.
what I'm allowed and what is good and
But
what
that
isn't.
would be, like, untreated, a broken leg could still be fucking lethal.
I can heal them. I have healing spells.
So you'll knock them down, but get them up again.
Yes. Again, I don't think the captain's going to be happy. Oh, you've broken the legs of 14 members of
No.
my crew.
No, that is, he will not be best pleased, because that would definitely be considered interfering with his crew. There's
Exactly.
no ifs, ands, or busts about that one.
Exactly. Oh, I am willing to heal them, and then when they run up to the captain, oh, they tried to kill us. He stabbed me through the chest. There's no evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally just trying to cover my ass. That's all. I don't want to have another
and
Kraken
create
incident.
a bigger fucking.
No, I don't want to have a Kraken incident. That's all.
Going to walk inside the mansion, trying to coax Lyra in, and go, Captain, I need you to explain captainy stuff to Lyra.
Oh God, what happened now?
Oh, when the captain of this ship discovered that I'm Krakenkin, he threatened to throw me overboard, and Lyra didn't like that.
How did the captain of this ship discover that you were Kraken?
We have
Seemingly
no
he
idea.
kind of points to himself. Tentacle big giveaway.
You left the guest quarters, didn't you?
I just wanted to get some fresh air.
We were
And I was
told
bored.
explicitly by this ship's captain to stay below decks and not interfere with the captain or his crew. Why were you incapable of doing that?
I'm incapable of relaxing, okay? I was nervous and wanted to do something.
You might have. You luckily were still aboard the ship. He could have
Yeah,
made
I
us
know.
disembark in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I know. I'm just... I see people doing stuff, and I want to do stuff.
We don't have to do stuff. This is not our ship. We're passengers on this ship, not crew. Understood?
It feels understood. Feels weird being a passenger. He mumbles, walking off.
So you sure you have a date? Oh, that's cool. I love it.
Has Craxian left their solitude yet, or are they still keeping them to themselves?
Craxian will wake up,
Mm-hmm.
start getting ready. Have a brief thought of, I wonder what the medical plan for the hunters is. Wonder what the medical plan for the hunters.
The hunters.
Um,
Oh, you thinking of joining Devonte's crew?
it's a brief thought, and then he's like, I better go out and make sure that nobody's done anything too ridiculously stupid. Oh, wait. Never mind, I've been sleeping. They've had more than enough time to
Do something stupid.
do something that probably shouldn't have been done.
Hi, Dad.
The Craxian's going to leave, and he's going to sit either on the steps or at the doorway that would lead out to where the rest of the ship is and not move.
I just
See-
Koala.
So you're not approaching the magical mansion door?
Not specifically, no.
Okay.
Because if we were told not to leave the thing, Craxian's going to go and play door guard to keep people from leaving.
Okay.
A bit late.
A little bit late for that, yeah.
But he doesn't know that because he's been,
Sleeping.
trying to recharge his mental batteries.
Would this have been enough time for Danger to attune?
Yeah, let's say that you've got your Jade Lotus now, and you know what the command word is to summon your Mastiff. You don't need to throw it on the ground. It's a simple command word, and the
Oh, I don't know where I will be.
Okay. The command word is his name, which I have named him.
Yeah.
His name is Justice, with an apostrophe between the J and the U.
Yeah.
So Justice. Justice Garp. And I am now riding him.
nice.
And I go looking specifically for Craxian.
So you come out of the magical mansion astride a Mastiff. Yes.
Yes.
Shh, Toby. So, Craxian, when you see Danger emerge from the magical mansion on the back of a big dog, what do you do?
Where did you get the dog?
So Lila gave me this thing that I had to attune to, and then
I don't want to hear anymore. Nope. Nope. No, I don't want to hear anymore.
look, this don't count as shenanigans, all right? Because I don't know if you know this, but I'm not tall. I can't walk fast.
I know this, but we could have found you an actual living animal that they didn't capture and put into a thing in an unnatural way.
Well, I didn't
That
know
thing
all that.
violates the natural order.
I didn't know all that.
I did say beforehand that he didn't like it.
Yep, now you know why.
All right. Maybe at some point we find me
A good
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, because I cannot walk the whole way. I'm not gonna keep up with y'all.
You know, I'm large, I can technically carry you.
I
He's
want
also poisonous.
my own ride.
I'm become immune to poison soon.
Yeah, but the Mastiff isn't. The Mastiff doesn't look well at all.
I can edit it so that it gains resistance to poison. Don't worry. You just need to come see me.
Would I notice that the Mastiff is looking sick?
Yeah, he actually starts to. You know the.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
actually
think he's gonna.
throws up at on at Craxian's feet.
My bad. I'm still house
then-
training him.
And then proceeds to start licking it up because dog.
Yeah.
I did. Remember when I said that your skin doesn't do well with
Other animals.
other creatures here? Armor or not, being that close for that long with a creature, if you don't get that thing, if it doesn't have a resistance to poison, you're gonna constantly be hurting your mount.
The Mastiff
All right,
suddenly collapses, disappears, and returns to the Jade Lotus.
I assume that I have to go get it fixed before I can.
Actually, every time he returns to the Jade Lotus, it's restored to full health.
Okay. But still,
Yes.
that's gonna be a continuing cycle until that gets fixed. Okay.
Yes.
So
I will
Danger
happily fix it. Don't worry.
Danger looks at Craxian and is like, "Look, I was not aware of the ethics about this earlier, and was I aware of it, probably would not have done this. However, now that that's already the case, I mean, I guess the best thing we can do for these poor creatures is to at least give them good homes or, good treatment and let them live the rest of their days, having, good treatment. Because, yeah. So I'm going to go get this fixed. I hope it can be fixed. But this
Just give it to Lila. She'll have some spell or another that fix it.
okay, but this is going to be a thing because otherwise I'm not going to be able to keep up with the rest of you. So I got to do something. And Danger walks away looking for Lila.
Okay. Back into the mansion, or because I'm pretty sure that's
Yes,
where mansion.
I'm gonna assume Lila's in the mansion.
I'm there with just a list of things I'm thinking of doing to my Hydra. Yeah, might as well. Let's see. I can polymorph it so it has a poison breath. That would be useful. Now, how am I supposed to do that with all these people in here? I needed a pit last time.
So I would find Lila. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she is not hiding.
Okay. I walk up to
Ethically,
Lila.
Ethically, is it right for me to do this to this creature?
Lila.
Oh, hi. Yes.
Yeah. Slight problem. I summoned the Mastiff after, doing the whole attunement thing. It was great for a little while, and then it collapsed because it got poisoned.
Face palms just. Why did I forget a saddle?
Okay,
I
hold on.
was thinking.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
What is it, Toby?
I was gonna say I was thinking about maybe finding a way to make it resistant.
Oh, is that it? Yeah, just tell me what you want, and I'll true polymorph it so it gains those conditions. We can recatch it, and you can have Admiral Slobber back. Or have you
His
renamed
name-
him?
His name is Justice.
Oh, I presume there's a apostrophe after the J. Or is it
Yes.
just
Yes.
us?
No, it's after the J.
Ah, okay. But yeah, all we have to do is fill out a list on what you do and don't want for this Mastiff, and
Okay.
simple. We can make it slightly bigger, we can give it poison immunity for you, considering resistance is still going to be killing the thing sat on its back.
What'd you say? I didn't hear that last thing you said.
Well, we're going to have to give this thing poison immunity, because you're still going to be killing it if you sat on its back, even with poison resistance.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Do you want to make it a size larger?
Sure. He's
Actually,
like,
wait. Before we do all of that, we're going to need to
That
get
would
a
make
saddle.
him- that would make him huge. Yeah, you need a saddle.
wait, wouldn't that make
Because-
him large?
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna say,
large.
he's
Yes,
me-
large.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to have to
But-
get him a saddle for you, because when we catch it, we're going to have to recatch it again when we put the saddle on it. They kind of reset after, well, you catch them. And the healthier they are, the stronger it's going to be. I had to run some experiments with them when I first got them.
Okay. So he is going to ask that it get the poison immunity, the largeness. You said you're going to put the saddle on it.
Yeah, we either have to buy a saddle or get a saddle. Craxy might actually have a saddle. He does have a few mounts. He might actually have a spare saddle.
Who else might actually be able to help you with this?
The animal caretaker, he might have a spare saddle as well.
Godspear the Goblin.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a twat.
Where
He
do
doesn't
I?
like you. He doesn't like you unless you're a goblin. He might like you because you're the same height as him.
Where do I find this here twat?
He's in the mountain.
Oh, I hate short green people. And I just listen out for the yell whack. Well, he's not in here.
What did you
Well,
say?
I hate dragons, so fuck you.
Oh, found him. Just down the corridor to the left.
That seems like a rather unnecessary way to find out where someone is, but okay.
No, it's just him. For some reason, he seems to
Uh-huh.
like insulting people. Apparently, that's how you know you like him, and vice versa. We somehow get along by insulting each other. I don't get it either.
Uh-huh.
That's goblins.
It could be goblin culture. It could just be him. I don't want to make assumptions, but apparently we're friends because we insult each other. I don't get it either.
How long is this gonna take? I mean,
If he's got a saddle on him, it shouldn't take me more than 5 minutes, and then we recatch it and sorted. You have your free mount.
all right. I'm going to get the saddle. And he walks off in that direction.
Okay.
And I'm going to get a room prepared for the true polymorph for this Mastiff, so it's in an enclosed environment.
Okay then.
Just as a note, mechanically, does this count as a beast companion?
Sidekick. Sidekick.
Sidekick. Got it. Cool. Cool.
So, if you want, once you've got your new updated version of it, we can also work on making a level 19 sidekick mastiff.
Yes. And I was going to talk to you about doing stuff so that I'm on par with, because I get the feeling that I am heavily under par to the rest of the party.
Yeah, they've got some additional perks and tricks, like Lila turning herself into a dragon, for example. Craxian is just a very well-built paladin, as usual. Not really anything spectacular there, except that they're an optimized build. Seaman Key's got some extra tentacles and stuff because of being Krakenkin. So yeah.
That gives me extra attacks, which equals a decent amount of damage.
But yeah, we can play with your character sheet a bit to make you suitably fitting with the rest of the Ocean Odyssey party. Perhaps something. But although, if you want to wait until something happens organically, maybe when you step foot on Wakernia, you'll end up with a random magical mutation.
I'm perfectly okay with it being, ouch. I'm perfectly okay with it happening organically.
Cool.
That's fine with me.
I mean, Seaman Key started mutating after interacting with that wild magic, so...
Yes. Makes sense. Right?
I'm also wondering if he prays hard enough, if Kermit will do anything for him. Because, he's supposed to be a cleric of Kermit.
Yes. But if you're too submissive, maybe it'll be Piggy that answers your prayers instead.
Oh, God. That conversation will last forever. She won't shut up.
I can think of worse people it could be.
Like Fozzie?
Nope. If it loads... No, damn you. There we go.
Wait, is that like a whole pantheon which just now exists in our world? The Muppet gods?
Yeah, well, they're from his world, technically, but he came to this world and brought his gods with him, so yeah.
Back on right now, all I've got is...
Why you wanted to teach Seaman Key about the gods?
See, all I've got now is just them sat around the tables like Zeus, Freya, Kali, Tiamat, Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Technically it's more of a situation of where there are actual gods in that world. However, there's also magic everywhere, and if you believe something hard enough, or if a group of people believe something hard enough, it will happen.
Yeah. Yes.
So, somewhere down the line, someone believed that Kermit the Frog was a god.
Yes.
Presumably, somehow, some information got out from the real world to this world.
It happens.
So, that's how that happened. Therefore, I suppose if Danger stops believing in Kermit, he'll cease to exist.
That Kermit will cease to exist? Well, it depends. It depends on whether or not...
In this world, he might.
At that point, you may have encouraged others to worship Kermit.
Kermit the Frog.
There are others, too, that also do believe.
But in the other world, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're all stuck in the other world.
Yeah.
Maybe you should start teaching Kermitology.
Kermitology.
No, it's called... God. The religion... the religion would have to be called Muppetry, wouldn't it?
No, it's the Order of the Rainbow Connection.
What?
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to ask why, and your answer cannot be because. So, why?
It makes sense. The Rainbow Connection. That's Kermit's thing. He has a whole song about it.
He also has a whole song about it not being easy being green.
Also, it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights.
Yes, that
It's
is
time to
also
get
true.
them started on the Muppet Show tonight.
What song
But
is that?
It would be the Order of the Rainbow Connection.
That's what you decided the religion is called. Fair.
Yes. It doesn't roll off the tongue,
No.
but
It sounds
is
more
what
like a
you
knightly order rather than the religion, like within the. Yeah, like a knightly
Well,
order within the.
the religion. Okay, the religion itself is called the Rainbow Connection. The order surrounding it,
Mhm.
the clerics. That's the Order of the Rainbow Connection. To clarify.
Fair. Okie dokie.
Oh. All right, the room is all set for your War Mastiff. Anything else you want to do to it? Poison claws, enlarging abilities.
Give it a massive cock.
Oh my god.
I don't want to give it an inferiority complex. I don't want him stood next to his Mastiff at all times going, my dog's bigger than me. It's not fair on him. And
Technically, I'm not there with you right now because I'm off in search of the saddle.
This is true. So, yeah, you're talking to the goblin.
Yeah. Yep.
What the fuck
I
do
was
you
told,
want?
like, ugh. Well, aren't we in a chipper mood? I need a saddle.
And?
I was wondering if you had one.
Do I look like I can just fit an entire saddle in me pocket?
Yeah.
Holding putty.
I thought that would
Seaman
be the kind of answer you would give me. I was told you were a bit of a...
Get me some fucking
Hard.
leather and I'll make you one.
And where do you suppose I find leather?
On a fucking cow!
And I'm just gonna, what? Just have a cow out of nowhere?
Well, if you think I've got a saddle in my pocket, maybe you got a cow in your pocket.
You know, you're making it really, really hard to keep my vows right now.
Vows? Are you a fucking cleric or something?
Yes.
Oh. Well, why don't you ask your god for a fucking saddle then? Eh?
It doesn't work like that.
No. Because if we want to get something in life, we gotta get it ourselves. That's how it works.
Yeah.
You can come ask for my help. I do speak inbred.
You just wait here. Just wait a minute. And he goes and finds Lila again.
Lila, he's picking on me!
So how did the talk with the arsehole go?
Not well. I asked for a saddle. He said, do I look like I have a saddle in my pocket? And then I asked, you know, what am I supposed to do? And he suggested I go find a cow.
Well, I have True Polymorph. He is a very good target. Why don't we make him think that's what we're going to do and see if he suddenly has a saddle then?
You know, that is amusing, though not ethically
Not
sound.
ethical at all. I think Lila is corrupting you.
Join us. Join us. Alright. Let's go have a word with our goblin friend.
One of us. One of us.
All right, let's go.
Hey, you green midget, where's our saddle?
Where's my fucking leather, bitch?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna True Polymorph you into a cow to get that.
And how am I gonna make a saddle out of myself? You wanker.
Oh, simple. After we've cut enough of you off, you'll return back to being a goblin.
Will that work?
Yes, as long as I maintain concentration and I drop it after an hour. You'll go back to your lovely self and we'll have a fuck ton of leather. Granted, that does mean we're going to have to peel you.
But it won't be me, it'll be the cow version. Yeah? 'Cause-
Oh,
Technically, yes.
sure. I'm pretty sure it'll still be painful.
Oh, unbelievably so.
Alright.
But-
Do it.
Every time we peel you, we'll heal you and rinse and repeat until we got enough leather.
Wait,
How many
wait.
cows
Hold
were-
on. Are you some kind of like masochist?
No, I'm a fucking goblin.
So yes, he's a masochist.
Well, I wasn't expecting that to go that way. All right. I guess we're doing this.
You
I'll
need to-
polymorph and heal him, you begin peeling him.
Got it.
And through polymorph into a cow.
So
And I want to make sure this cow has like the highest hit points possible, so we don't accidentally kill him while peeling him.
so you're going to turn him into, rather than a regular cow, like an oxen or an aurochs or something, right?
What has the highest quality leather we can peel off him?
Or a stench cow.
the
Because if he's going to have this mastiff, we're going to make it the best it can be.
aurochs has 38 hit points.
We'll go with that.
I mean, technically, you can make leather out of any flesh, so you could just skin a goblin or a humanoid, any humanoid or
But
any
but
creature.
but a large creature, you're going to get a lot more skin off of it. And the
Peeling
trick
a
is,
goblin doesn't.
the trick
Peeling a
is
goblin doesn't sound ethically right.
the trick is to the trick would be to make sure it doesn't lose all its hit points before you've acquired the skin, because
Where are they doing?
sorry,
Where are they doing this?
in his mansion,
I have tons of rooms.
in the mansion.
All right. Through polymorph into the cow. We've been peeling for the next 30 minutes.
Do I need to give you some sleight of hand checks for this?
No survival.
Okay.
Would he have advantage? Because technically I am helping him with
Yeah.
this.
So he's the
And
one
how
doing
many-
the cutting, and he's just advising you.
How many do you want?
The
Sure, this
Aurochs
is in the
bellows in
soundproof
pain.
room.
and this
I'm
is
soundproofing the room. I'm soundproofing this room.
this is of course a harrowing and traumatic experience for the grung. You're literally peeling
Yes.
flesh off a live animal,
Yeah.
and then when it dies, it turns back into a goblin.
He just goes, I'm feeling less and less good about this.
Technically, he wanted this.
I mean,
Technically,
yeah,
you need the leather. And how else are we going to do it? I made it better that I volunteer for it myself than you pick on some other random schmuck.
I wasn't really expecting him to be a masochist.
I'm not a masochist! Bitch!
Did you enjoy getting peeled?
No. Fucking hurt.
How long will it take to make the saddle?
Um,
How many survival checks do I need?
How many times are you turning him? I mean, I'm sure you
Technically,
probably
I can keep him at the same. Technically, I don't have to keep turning him. I just have to keep healing him.
I can't wait.
Oh, there's a 21.
Well, you can't heal. The healing's got to be a balance, because you still need to remove the skin. If the skin heals, then you're not removing it, are you?
Technically, we can remove a slab and then I heal him, and we rinse and repeat.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm going on a bit of a tangent now. In theory, it would be possible for a farmer to carve a hunk off the side of a live cow and then cast Cure Wounds on it to restore it back to perfect health, and still have a side of beef available to sell. This would be
Oh, God.
awfully traumatizing for the cows, of course.
But now we have a North. Why don't we open a butchery? We already have the person willing to be cut.
Oh my god. Okay. We're never gonna talk about this. Ever.
Oh no, we're never talking about this.
Do I smell
Scout's honor.
meat? Says De Silva.
No, you smell nothing.
Is it making you hungry?
No, it's making me think I should cook up some of it for the crew. I'm the chef. I'm the cook. I need a galley, of course, but
Fourth door on the right. Wait, would this technically be cannibalism? Because technically the cow was a goblin.
I don't even want to think about it. There's nope. The ethics of this it's not good.
No, the ethics of this is not good at all.
So yeah, he cuts the leather off.
Alright. So by the time it takes, it feels like hours of just cutting leather off this bellowing cow. You end up with 5 hides.
You see Lila stood in the corner vomiting, just never again. I'm not doing this again.
It's too much for Lila even. Okay.
We just skinned him out alive, technically.
Oh, I forgot. Here's the best part. Because I'm the one who doing the cutting, they're now poisoned.
Well, your animal's going to have poison immunities. Your saddle's going to be even more powerful.
So I essentially just poisoned the cook. That's great.
The goblin, the gut spew, the animal handler.
If you give it the meat to the chef, technically you've poisoned the entire crew. Whoever eats this.
Usually though, the boiling process will get rid of most of the poison.
Okay, so we peeled a goblin, potentially killed all the crew. I think that's been a good day.
Look, buddy, I don't know what constitutes a good day for you, but this, I promise you, is not it.
Oh, I'm trying to look on the bright side.
So,
I've taken 1d4 emotional damage from this.
You've left the goblin has begun scraping the fat off the inside of what are technically his own skins.
This was meant to be like a blind threat. I didn't expect to volunteer for it.
This is so horrible.
I meant to do this like as a blind threat. Like, now I have a saddle. Here you go. I fully expected to volunteer for this.
No, he still needs to make one. This seems like a good solution to him. How else are you going to get leather at sea?
Okay.
Apart from hunting a sea cow.
Okay, we'll now get your mastiff. We'll true polymorph it in the room over there. We'll leave it for an hour. It'll be permanently set then. I will then hold the thing while you put the harness on it.
All right. I guess we're doing this because we've already gone way too far.
Long and short, you're going to have a very good boy.
Do you guys know...
And then we're going to have to recatch the thing.
Do you guys know how to tan leather?
No, that's why I gave it to the goblin. If you say I need to polymorph the goblin again, I'm going to be very upset.
No. The goblin's just pissing all over the hides after he's, that's all. Urine. You tan it with urine.
I never thought I'd say this, but that's somehow more disgusting than the last thing we endured.
Okay.
I need more water!
You should have plenty. And I'll use prestidigitation on the thing. And cure wounds on the saddle.
Cure wounds on the saddle?
And potentially remove poison from it.
Okay, well, first of all, he hasn't finished making the saddle yet. All he's done is scrape the fat off and peed all over it. He's got to let it cure before it becomes leather. And then once it's cured, he can turn it into a saddle. And when I say cure, I don't mean like healing cured. I mean like gone through a chemical process, which means it won't rot.
Yes.
Now,
can I use create food and water to just create a bunch of water for our goblin friend?
So he can make more pee? Yeah. Yes. Now, once he's made the saddle, do not cast Cure Wounds or Revivify or Resurrection on it or anything like that, because you don't want the saddle turning back into a cow.
Wait, we don't even do any of that stuff. I have Fabricate. He doesn't have to pee on it, I just have to fabricate it. And turn it into a saddle that way.
Dear Lord. The whole time we could have just. Oh my god!
I just realized. I was literally just scrolling through my
Why?
spells. I was literally scrolling through my
Why
spells.
would you
Fabricate
do
does not create something out of nothing. He would have
Yeah,
still had to
you
have
still-
the
you
leather.
still- You still need to have. You still need to have at least the cow hides to be able to turn them into leather saddles. Yeah,
So
and harnesses.
so we would have been able to peel him.
Deranged. This is so deranged.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
Oh my god!
Okay,
Now I know what it feels like to be on the other side of this. Because normally I'm the one who's in the DM's place trying to
Explain to them
somehow-
how disturbing their ideas really are. Yes.
yeah.
the thing is, I didn't even think the goblin was going to go, yeah, do it. I thought he just had like
No.
a bag of holding with a saddle in there or something
No,
like that.
he doesn't have a saddle.
Oh god.
Regardless, fabricate can't create something out of nothing. You still needed the base raw materials.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
So they've made
well,
the.
you wait for your saddle. I'm going to go get some therapy. Where's Craxian? I'm just going to walk outside, sit next to the Craxian. I need help. I just peeled the goblin.
But were you that desperate, Lila? I mean, surely you could have found some other way to explore those kinds of fantasies.
No, we needed leather. We polymorphed.
Wait, you mean you literally...
Yeah. We needed leather. The goblin said polymorph him.
No, that's not
I
quite.
polymorphed him, and for 30 minutes, I was holding a cow, healing it, while it was being peeled. I've seen things that cannot be unseen.
Technically, the word is flayed.
No, do you think it was peeled?
Nah.
I have seen things that
Skinned.
cannot be unseen. I feel unclean.
You brought it on yourself.
Is this being said within earshot of Seaman Key and the captain who are playing battleships?
Craxian, I need to ask this, so I know how fucked up my life is. Did you have a spare saddle?
I did not
Please
have
say
spare-
no.
No, I do not carry spare saddles.
Oh, thank God.
An actual saddle. At the time I... Anyway, then no, I do not have spare saddles.
Well, Well, we just peeled him,
Honestly,
man.
though,
Yes.
I'm not sure. You actually probably have to ask my spirit.
I'm gonna throw up then.
Meanwhile, Danger just looks at the goblin and goes,
um,
"Well,
after all this, Gutspew is actually going to come out wearing a brand new fur-lined leather outfit made from the leftover hides.
nope. I'd rather get told off on top of the deck than watch this. Nope.
oh my god."
Captain, I do apologize for walking on deck. I'm just going to vomit. I didn't want to do it inside the ship. Thank you for allowing me to vomit. I'm returning back to the bottom of the deck.
Cranston looks at his sword, looks at the wall, the floor, looks at his sword, wonders if it's worth it. Just like set it on something hard and fall upon it.
Technically, this isn't my fault. Technically.
Technically, you are the one that mentioned.
I thought just a blind threat, and he'd go, "Oh,
No,
I
no,
didn't
no,
know you
no,
want
no.
that. Oh, here's a saddle. I didn't expect him to do this."
No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't think that
Oh my God.
he may actually call your bluff.
Yeah. I thought he'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted to play this game. Fine, have a saddle."
No.
I thought it was just that. I didn't expect him to go, "Yeah, peel me."
Danger was supposed to be the shining example.
In all fairness, Danger, I think me and you are both innocent here. The goblin just called us out on this.
Mhm.
But never innocent, Lila. You, instead of teaching her how to behave better, have been corrupted by the craziness around you. You didn't even
Yes.
realize it.
Yep.
Again, no, North, you are innocent. You have not done anything wrong.
They were innocent. Then
No,
they
he is.
skinned a goblin repeatedly.
The goblin told us to. I thought as a
Yeah.
beast tamer he'd actually have a saddle or two lying around, considering
No.
all his animals are dead.
If we were still on the Catspaw,
Exactly.
probably
Yeah, they were all on the
Oh,
cat's
God.
paw. They were all on the
I
cat's
just
paw.
realised something really fucking stupid, and I hate myself now.
Go on.
I
Is
could have
there-
just wished us a saddle.
Yes,
It-
you
oh
could
my
have just
God.
wished a saddle. Exactly.
I didn't even
Yes.
think that through. Instead, we killed a man.
is there
and
a
that wouldn't
sink
have, and that wouldn't have risked your wish because that is a mundane item less
Yeah.
than 25,000.
Yeah, that would not have. Yeah, that you could have done that without losing wish. Mm-hmm. You can even wish the improvements on the Jade Lotus creature without having to go through the long process.
The true polymorph, I feel, is safer because wish could potentially backfire on that because we could end up creating something that ends up breathing poison or shit like that. This true polymorph, we can edit it so
Depends
we
on
know
your
what it
wording.
has.
Depends on the wording.
Exactly.
Is there a sink somewhere?
No, it's a ship.
Why do you think I vomited off the deck?
Anyway, so eventually you hear one of the crew shout "Land ho!"
Oh,
And
thank God.
That's where we're gonna put a pin in it.
Dear
At me.
Lord.
Yeah.
By the end of the show, I want a T-shirt saying, "We just peeled a man." I want that shirt,
We just
and I will
peeled a
wear
man.
it every stream.
All right, I'll
Yes,
work
I
on it.
want that shirt, and I
I'll
want
work on
that.
I've got
Just having two characters yelling at Matt,
I've got some
yelling at Chiva,
I've got some shit to sort out, but
because I'm pretty sure that shirt will sell.
I just peeled a man. I don't think anyone will get it apart from you, but I'll make it for you.
The thing is, I will wear that shirt
The
for
new-
every stream.
Do you want the new logo on there or the old logo?
Flip a coin.
It should say it should be like two quotes, and the first quote should be ... well, ethically speaking, and then
Yeah.
just below it, we just skinned a person repeatedly.
Ethically speaking, we just peeled a man.
Oh, that's just bonkers.
No, what's worse? What's worse? We have a member of the crew now walking around in the dead person's skin.
In his own hide. Yep. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
That's what scarred me more than anything.
So anyway,
And he looks fabulous.
he does look fabulous. He does look fabulous. In
Today our chef is wearing our goblin.
No. It's the goblin wearing goblin. The goblin is wearing.
Oh god, that's worse.
Yes.
But is it this season's trend, or is it like so last season?
Anyway,
I think it's his season.
if you'd like to be part of this madness, you can join the Discord. There's a link in the description below. There's even some
We do have
openings.
rules.
Yeah, we do.
You can no longer peel people.
We do have some openings in the games too, if you would like to actually join a game. Yeah. I also offer services to fellow dungeon masters.
Do you offer therapy?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'd like some of that, please.
All right, we'll figure out how much that's going to be later. In the meantime, no